Now he's recording?
Now
really? You told me you were fucking recording?
I said that.
Oh, good.
Good evening and welcome back.
It's gonna be that kind of night.
It's gonna be that kind of night. I don't even know what to say. Enjoy the show. Like and subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Sit back, grab your snacks. This is gonna be a hell of a ride because I'm already mind
Who
fucked.
are you?
I don't even know who I am.
What's your name?
MySpace.
Tony!
What?
AOL Messenger. He said, welcome back. We hadn't even got it.
And welcome back.
It stopped like midway.
And we broke the
Help,
Break your mics off.
please.
Is it off?
Anywho, nope. Last time, you see this lovely D100 here? I'm gonna chuck it at. You get to pick. Okay? You guys get to pick who I'm gonna fling this at
Next week.
next week. Actually, I'll have Marina.
Oh, that was a verb.
No, she's gonna
Try me.
default and hit me in the nuts.
This motherfucker's heavier than that.
So what?
It's 20, not a ball.
Just because yours is bigger does not mean anything.
The only time he's ever been told that.
Not about certain. Never mind.
Anywho!
We're still on Instagram Live, motherfucker.
Anywho.
Oh, yes, because the million fuckers and this and that. And, that's about this cat's like already.
Yep, that's why we died. Anywho.
Jesus Christ. You're welcome.
Last we left off. After some arguments as to whether or not to actually do this ritual or try to find a way out. Both compelling arguments on staying and leaving, who would be, missed, the potential of who will be left behind, for the greater good or lesser evil. This is, the argument between Czar and the group was informative. Going to the night's end, sleeping, Navarro wanted to go to the castle. Tower. Wow. Yep, it's one of those nights, guys. Going to the tower of the Magus that is still standing to brush up on maybe getting some new spells, spending the time to copy them, and seeing if the Magus has any remnants left of himself, of possibly what happened. The tower is magical. Why was it still being here if the Magus is expired? But you'll find that out when we return. So just sit back, relax. Like I said, if you guys like our content, hit that like button. Some crap. Hit the notification bell. Subscribe. It helps us out so much that you guys do that. And then let's see what happens. Let's see what is discovered in the Tower of the Magus, and what the group, what is the Shadewalkers' next plan? Is it a plan to attack? Is it a plan to turn tail and run and leave the denizens of Barovia to their fate? Let's find out.
Spoiler alert. Editor kills them. All.
Welcome back. I said that with so much enthusiasm.
Welcome back.
Anywho.
Alright, we're back.
Now,
Alright, Porky, we're back.
4. So you guys are doing your long rest. So, when, pray tell, would you come back? in the morning?
Next week.
Probably while they're sleeping, she's slowly coming back because she asked before the morning, so I would have been back before that because he gave me a few hours.
Right.
So I would have walked back, had enough time to figure what I'm doing, and walked back. So
They don't have movie players.
because this is town square time. By the time I'm making my way back, Zara's rounding people up at the town square.
That's correct.
So no one's sleeping yet. But she is probably looking very, what's the word, crestfallen, I guess?
So, as everybody got their long rest, wake up to the morning to
We didn't do that part.
Huh?
We didn't do that part.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. It's not morning yet. It's alright. Rewind.
He's gathering in town square. I'm making my way back as he's gathering people.
Right. So more and more you guys hear crowds and crowds start to come towards the town square where the Blue Water Inn is, where the Walker House, well, what's left of it,
The Rubble House.
Blinsky's is down the road. Town square, where Czar was going to give people a choice of what? Of the argument that was transpired with the group. So, you guys hear the masses of crowds starting to form. So what are you guys doing? Hearing the crowd and seeing that Zero really doesn't give a shit. What the hell y'all think?
What the fuck? Why does Zero give a shit all of a sudden?
Pretty much what you missed was when we were talking about it, he's like, listen, if we bring back this back to the map.
Zero's main argument was the fact to just leave. Strahd is dead.
Fuck these people.
It is over. We're only saving a small handful.
Fuck Barovia.
We could leave. If we leave, Barovia's still in the pocket dimension, so the Lord of Blood, this vampire, can't go anywhere. Once everybody's dead, he doesn't have anybody.
If the continents
Until
reconnected.
Strahd comes back. So there is a brief time to where Strahd will come back and send out his custodians to roll people back and continue the cycle.
But wouldn't we be stuck in that pocket dimension too?
No. However, the other thing is, if we also fight and reconnect and, vampires locked away, the other argument was there's a two parts to it. If we reconnect that back to where it's at, there could have already been ports and stuff, so as it's not going to just pull up the port and put it together, it's going to smash things, and whatever's built there, people being there, it's just going to destroy things and people. Plus, eventually, curious minds, people are like, hey, the tower's back. They're going to delve into it and unlock him anyway. And then he's free on the world instead of just the pocket dimension.
That was the whole thing of, we seal him in a block of Ember. He goes back to the Ember Temple. Barovia goes back into the world. You're just waiting for Strahd to repeat the cycle on a grander scale instead of just up and leave. There are ways. Zero was talking about, Navera has a friend that she talks to. Could probably get her out of here. Small little fucker.
Fuck that guy.
You don't know him though.
To go.
No, I would.
There are means to maybe to try to do it, but he's gathered people there because it's such a split decision that if we leave, we're condemning these people to die. But Navera found out other stuff that is her way to coming in. So, with the crowds that is showing and showing up to there and figuring, and you hear a lot of why are we here, what's going on outside. You guys are still in the Blue Water Inn.
What are the people gathering for? I'm sorry.
He's gathering them to make a
Zior
choice. Pretty much
became
what
a
you
town
want.
crier to say if we leave, we're condemning you to hell. Just saying. Strahd is dead. We came here.
Hey, if we leave, y'all's fucked. So,
Zior's thing is, you know,
why would we tell them that?
I'm not going to help people who help themselves. Well, that's the thing. Is the fact that we might. That the whole thing is, if we all go to this monolith,
When we die.
we can try to contact Robin, Tom, whoever, and see if he could portal everybody out of the Barovia. Anybody who's still alive. If we can't, yeah, that's the gambit.
That would not
Then
be
If we
they would
can't,
probably have to stay in the base.
Vampire's going to come out and just destroy the fuck out of all the innocents plus us. Which will make our life with this ritual 10 times harder. That's the thing. It's giving them the choice of the gambit because you don't have to be here. You can leave. Or we can try to start a mill. It's pretty much letting these people know that if we destroy Vampire, if we go this route and destroy him, there's a chance that you're going to see a whole world that you've never known before. So this is a culture shock in a sense, but this is, he's pretty much, you know, being the town crier and trying to at least let them be aware of what happens. That if we go against this gambit, we can die. And if that happens, you might as well be dead too. You don't want to be undead, kill yourself.
Now, the only other thing you did miss, which probably would have teed off Agar.
Oh yeah.
Agar more.
The other thing was that if, you know, the group was like, you know, Isaac, Danica, the kids, let's at least get them out of this place safely. And Zior did say, well, if that's your case, you just turn around and I'll kill them now.
This way, if this is the only
I'll
reason
kill
you're
them in
trying to
I'll
fight,
kill them
then
in their sleep,
I'll mercy kill
and
them.
you won't know.
Yeah, Eric said no.
Zior would have got his ass whooped if I was here.
Like I said, I'm just playing the alignment that somebody made.
Man, you's an asshole.
But again, this is where we're at.
I also full on was like, no. As soon as you start doing that, I'm killing you.
And he even said, I'll gladly die after I kill these and sacrifice my life just as the mercy kill. And if you guys hate me that much, you can kill me.
Alright, well, let's just go back to what we're doing then.
I mean, what do? You guys hear these crowds of people? Are you guys going out to see what's going on? You probably can tell what's going on, but
Igor's definitely going to wake up. And
well, no,
We
you
didn't
guys
know
are
that
not
yet.
sleeping?
No, you guys are getting ready for bed. You
Okay.
guys are drinking. You guys finished drink. You guys are kind of ready to get bed down when, you know, torches, all this stuff of hearing people coming to the square as, you know, in 24 hours, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, well, since I was drinking. Alright, I'm drunk.
With one drink.
Yeah. I'm going to walk my drunk, arrogant ass outside.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna go over like a wet fart Sunday dinner saying it.
Well, while you guys are, if you're all going out, while you're making your way that way, I'm coming back from the tower, so I'm entering the city again.
He's literally just going to look at you and just not like aggressively.
Well, you can probably see that coming from the
Where the tower
where this tower is. You guys can see Nivera kind of coming back alone, and as you guys are standing on like the porch of the Blue Water Inn, you see her. You see a small crowd of people who are left standing, and see we're standing where the gallows were, where Rictago was at one point condemned.
This time,
Igor just like
I'll
crosses
go
his
in.
arms and leans against the wall and looks at you.
He's standing on the gallows.
That's all he does. Doesn't do it aggressively or dickheadly or nothing. Just crosses his arm, leans against the wall, and looks at you like, where the fuck did you go?
Yes. Honey, iced coffee. The
Anywho,
only thing that's missing is the coffee.
Anyway, sorry, ADHD.
so with Igor going out, you guys following suit, or you guys staying inside?
You know, walk outside to see
Yeah.
what's about to be said.
Eric's gonna finish his tanker up first.
There's not the one.
as you guys are standing on the porch, watching over, Zior kind of gets in a ready position.
This is like 8 drinks in, he's still not drunk.
Gets to his ready position for speech, and I'll do it that way. And he goes to, like, he takes off his holy symbol, holds it in his hand, and hangs it on the frame of the gallows, and casts light. That way he can be seen.
Sorry.
Good people, as you know, Strahd is dead, vanquished, for we have done it. But another dark presence has grown stronger since his passing. The Lord of Blood, this vampire, as we learned, has been puppeteering Strahd into doing these deeds. After a careless and rigorous arguments and debates between myself and the group, we have come to a decision that we cannot do alone. This can go one of two ways. If we go and seal away this god, just like the old wizards of old have done in the Ember Temple, there's a good chance that the world that you know will be a part of another world that has forgotten you. Older people might know this. I've heard stories that Barovia was once part of a continent called the Sword Coast. So if we destroy Vampira, this place will be transported back to where it belongs, and you guys will see a world beyond what you know. I just want to prepare you for that. Also, there is the other way. The other way is we can forgo Barovia entirely. Take you, citizens of Barovia, of Valakia, and try to teleport the hell out of you. If this teleport does not work, through means of an interstellar friend, this god of the mist will know of our things and will try to stop us, and some might die in the process. Or if he doesn't come, it is leading lambs to slaughter, as we will try to defend as much as we can, but we can't defend against the mist. We can always trap it within this ritual that we know of. If there's any other way of doing this, I will tell you, but I don't know. If we do this ritual, we could die. This group points to you on the porch. Could die. And then you will be his minions, and Strahd will resurrect in time. Come back from the land of the dead to seek vengeance on all of you, because we will no longer be here. We have thought about it, and just maybe in the course of throughout the nights, just disappear. And forsaken on to your fate. But I'm giving you now the choice. This is what can happen. If you guys wish to just die, I will gladly be your executioner so that he won't take you. But this is going to be... all of this will transpire in 24 hours. By the next day, at this time, either A, we will go into battle and try to track this god and save you, or we will die trying. The other way is to try to all escape and teleport out of here through magical means to a place that you will never have known of, that these younglings will never know of. You might not know of this place, but this can happen if the connection between our special friend and this plane, that you can connect to it. So what say all of you? And you can hear the people deliberating, talking to themselves, what we're going to do, murderer, some are, a lot of mixed emotions. You defeated Strahd, you can close a god away? Coward. Hearing all this. You guys are on the porch, you're coming closer, you can definitely now hear and see what's going on. If you wish me to take your life so that this vampire or Strahd does not, go back to your home, back to your house. Grab smushed berries and paint your door as a marker. And I will come in the dead of night, make it as painless and quick as I can. Because if we fail, Vampire, Strahd will have their revengeance, and they will take and tear and rip and drink you dry. I leave these choices up to you.
I can just see somebody in that crowd being like, "You won't do anything, Candace. I've watched you beat a kid."
And the only thing you see from Igor is just, like I said, he's already crossed arm leaning against the wall. You can just see him staring a fucking hole straight through.
Even with that, he takes it and he reiterates again. We've done a lot of good for this place. We relit the beacon of Ardenvoss, giving you hope. We have started to have the sunlight peek through the skies. But if we fail, he takes his holy sun. This is what you see. Everything goes dark as he takes away the light, diminishes it, also control flame, snuffs out all the torches. Darkness will befall upon you. into there, just enough to give the fright.
Hola. It's me. Puss and Moose.
No Diablo Gato!
I mean, you guys consented to, and I will say, with everybody's passive insight, that he speaks truthfully. He is very intimidating, that he will kill you, that you believe him. Because his intimidation that I rolled was a 22. All your guys' passives, 15, 16, 13, 12, 9. Easy enough that you guys can see that he will generally kill these people.
Literally just speechless, just staring at the fucking hole, speechless as a motherfucker. For the first time in a long time, the guard has nothing to fucking say. He's just fucking furious.
If you need guidance or want me to pray for you, as if you do choose to place marks on your door, see me after everybody is dispersed, or I will go over here, and I will pray and give you funeral rites now. That is all I say to you for now. These are your options. By the end of night, those who wish to try to leave magically, you can come with us and we will try that first. If it does not fail, if it does fail, then I will look at you and say, run for your lives. Hide, pray, or, better yet, kill yourselves. So this portal does not work, and we will have to defend you. From the mist, from the god. But I will gladly perform funeral rites for anyone who wishes to die tonight. Those are your choices, those are your options. Weigh them. And if you need me, I will be over here. He jumps down with his holy symbol and goes towards what used to be Strahd's house in Pavaki. And he will stay there on the porch for anybody who wishes to come up.
Other people making, like, thinking about, like, it looks like there's some pondering doing it.
People are pondering about it. Some people are staying, some people are leaving, some people are like, this is bullshit, we wouldn't believe you. You can hear the, like, as he drops down and starts to walk that way, and some people do give birth to him, some people don't. Some people check him, call him coward, call him names. Like I said, it's a mixed crowd. Some people are crying, but some people spit in his face, spit at the ground right before he walks. He goes over to Strahd's house, Vasily's, grabs a little stool seat, sits down in front of the door.
Look over at Simonak. I think the reason why I missed because he has a point.
Yeah, he's made a few of those. A few good ones.
He's still a coward. And then he just like leans away from it. Actually, he starts braiding his hair. Yeah, just real fruity like that. He just like you can see him starting to put like the braids in. He turns around, walks back to blue line.
What?
You forgot the T on there, sir.
No.
The end is night. I mean, not all.
Igor just walks back to blue water and grabs another tankard and sits down. Or grabs another horn and sits down.
I would say at that point, you notice Navarro. Like I said, she looks very crestfallen, very mixed emotion, almost depressive. And just walks in to the blue water end, to the hearth, and just stares at it.
We've done this before. Contemplating. What's on your mind?
That is a conversation for you and Father only. I can tell the rest of the others, but there's something I must tell only you two.
Don't have much time, so.
Just like a, I'd say, back of the tavern kind of thing, and she just has you both followless. Where are you? Are you in prying ears? Okay, so she's gonna be like, no one else follow. No one else listen. She looks to Ryu. I know you can hear her.
Ryu's not there.
He's not? Okay. Then just stay where you are. I will tell you what you need to know, but this is for these two only.
I'm staying on the porch.
So,
I say with you guys going back into a more secluded area away from people, you said you're still staying on the porch.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on Zior just because I don't want them to riot at him.
A group of 4 actually go over to him and ask him for rights.
he's alive. Megas. And he's leaving before sunup. Here, he's leaving the pocket dimension entirely.
Can he take people with him?
He said he could, by taking a certain amount of people with him could strain him. He's already weak enough. If he does, it could alter him further past the Mad Mage, or it could kill him entirely. But he did tell me something else. He said he could take me with him. And the more I think about it, I don't want to be a coward, but part of me also thinks if I die, so does Fenrir. And I don't want to lose my son, but I also fear, am I a coward for leaving if I do that? I don't want to leave a battle where I can lose my father or my husband. But if I die, like I said, so does Fenrir. So does that make me a bad person if I leave, or does it make me a bad mother if I stay and I die? I don't know what to do. And he said I have till sunup. If I decide to leave, I'm gone. But if I leave, that also leaves me from helping others have a 50-50 chance of leaving as well. If it doesn't work, then we're fighting anyway. If we win, then as Zah said, if it's true, we're already destroying more people than we're saving. If there's no one being destroyed when we put them back in that pocket dimension, we can possibly be condemning them to Strahd and Vampire plaguing more than just a pocket dimension. He's in a jail too. We could be condemning more than the coast.
Know that the decisions at hand have a full, 100%
No, I know.
happy outcome.
No. But that's why I had to talk to you two first. You are my conscience. You have been the one to help me way through so much since I was a child. You've helped me with everything in my life. You've given me life. You are my light. And
Sorry, Igor just randomly gets sick from the alcohol.
That's why I don't
Roll
know
a
what.
performance check, Igor.
Are you listening? Or
No, let's see how well he braids his hair.
Oh. You look like a
Wait,
Pomeranian
he's drunk.
Pomo.
Oh, so shouldn't that be a disadvantage?
He's gonna have
16 both times, plus 1, so 17.
So, average Viking braid, nothing extravagant,
Yeah.
nothing big, but we're able to pull it off.
I've never obviously experienced anything that I've experienced since coming here, especially bringing a life into the world and what that could mean, or if this goes south either way, the lack of what that means. I've usually known what to do in those situations. I don't know truthfully if I am choosing the right one or not for that. And I'm scared.
As a soldier, when you're faced with battle, you have the option of running straight in, you have the option of retreating, you have the option of, there's plenty of options when it comes to a battle. I don't think it's a coward way to want to run away for the possibility of living to die another day type of situation. Especially with the circumstances. No one would, I don't think anybody would expect mother to go into battle. But that would have to be a decision between you two on what you want to do in that area.
You want me to do?
I promise I'd be by your side. If you choose to leave, I will go with you.
If we both leave, that's the only thing that's constricting me in all of this is I'm leaving everyone else here to possibly die, including my father. He can't take but 1 to 2 people with him. If he takes a whole group of people, it'll kill him. Or he'll turn himself a mad mage again, and worse than Lisa. We could get there and he will try to kill everyone. without even wanting to. But I could have a possible chance to... I could possibly speak with Puck again, and I could just be stuck in the Feywild while everybody else is free. I'd still be able to have Fenrir. And that's another option, not one that I would want. But he'd live. If Puck does come and he agrees, and I could send you off to the coast. I'd be in the Feywild, which is hard to find if you know how to.
I don't know how to find it.
There's many people out of the black dimension know how to find the Feywild. It's finding people that know how to do that. If I'm with the Magus, though, I'd just be traveling. I wouldn't be lost. So I don't know. That's why I say it scares me, and I've never been this scared since I was a child. Not of anything in first.
Player to player though. Oh my god, can you imagine if you had that child with Buck?
Buck would just be trying to have tea parties every day. Oh, give the kid another cup of tea! Tea! Oh my god, why am I shaking? Take the cup, Fenrir. Take the tea.
I don't know what's in this tea, but it's really fucking good today.
There's some tea in this tea.
Good lord, it smells like tea, looks like tea, might be tea. Oh my god. Yep, tea!
But I mean, just imagine Fenrir brought up with in the Feywild with Puck as like a mentor. That'd be weird.
You'd have a very cynical Viking child. They could possibly turn into a wolf.
I like it.
Growing up in the Feywild, that would be very nuts. Because the Feywild is a whole different kind of fucking monster.
It's like an
itself.
acid trip.
So yeah. I can, before you rest, I can at least attempt to commune with Puck. If he does not answer, then I will talk with the Magus.
If you're thinking about going one way or the other, I would just go with Megas.
If I talk with Puck and he saves you, I'm still fine. If he does not, I cannot know that my father has died because I ran.
I'm not going to die because you ran, and in a way you would.
You're protecting what is most precious to you.
But he's not the only one that's precious to me either. That's why it breaks me. My father literally saved my life. He is the reason I'm here. If it were not for him, I would have died with the rest of my clan. You gave me another meaning to life. You have both saved me. In more ways than I can count.
I would take Megas' offer and go. You guys can get out, start the family, continue on.
I'm so glad I'm broken and can't physically cry because I feel like a bubble of crying in my chest right now, like player-wise. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
You do realize that I have lived way more lives than probably anybody deserves to do.
I remember your stories.
So, as far as death goes, I'm almost waiting to greet it. both given enough to these people, so whatever choice comes down to, they shouldn't be a part of the consideration to make your choice.
Relatively says yes. Relatively says the same. It's more so chapter.
We should talk with the natives. I would say the sooner before he leaves. If this is the best, especially for family, then we should go soon. Because we have before sunup, I think you said, right?
No, 24 hours.
We have 24 hours before he leaves. Oh. Then we
It's
have.
the next day. Around this time.
So we have 24 hours. Do you wish to tell anything to the group before we do that? Or do you wish to go now? I don't know what the target is. Unless you wish to talk to your brother.
I would say tell everybody good night. We'll see them in the morning. Old fashioned thing. When the time comes around, everybody will have the option to do the same in a different way. And if they're mad, there's not much they can do about it. We don't really owe any of them anything either.
Alright, we'll wait until they sleep.
Sounds like the best course of action. I say you staring me down.
I see a tear in his eye.
No, I'm just like, man, this motherfucker at least better tell me what's going on. I'm gonna be like really upset.
You mean Miranda?
Yeah.
That's a him position. She's the one that imprinted on him as her new dad. She snarls at everybody else that comes near.
Especially me.
I was like, wait a minute,
Don't fucking like
did
me
you
at all.
guys just semi-adopt a bunch of kids last night?
Yeah, but she also had found all this other shit out too. And it's been weighing on her head more and more.
So Igor definitely has no clue what's going on, by the way. I'm just saying. But like, he's also not a complete fucking idiot. Not completely.
You know we're talking in something grim.
Yes. And so like, he is definitely like looking over at you guys as he's like putting his brains in and shit. But he's not looking at y'all like, these motherfuckers. He's just looking like they're saying some shit.
I would say with that, she is going to send word to Megas
Okay.
and let him know the decision that has been made. Essentially, there will be two, Eric and I, when the party sleeps. We will head to the tower. Or head for the tower, whichever.
Okay. So did you guys come back? The three of you can roll me a perception check. Sivanak, Garrick, and
It's a 17, sir.
get a 9.
30, 20.
I see it's happening.
As you guys are coming through and getting back in, very quietly, as the door shuts behind, you see Ryu come back.
What's Ryu wearing?
The same thing I was wearing when I left.
You, kind of goes like this. You alright?
Yeah.
Smiths?
We're back for one last forge. Oh, I can get back. You see me flare it and stab it into the floor. Floor is a long sword, and then drop it off. Well, I'm not
You
going to
already
drop
have
it.
it.
What?
You already have it.
I know I have it. I just wasn't sure exactly how it worked.
And then sit on the bar.
The ring?
Yeah, the
shield.
ring that gave me.
Which is a ring of mine.
It's a ring of mine.
Yeah, you have it. Because you already have it too.
Igor's literally just like,
Literally
like this.
As an action, you can use the ring to become invisible to another
Just
action.
staring off.
Okay, I have to be wearing the ring.
When you die, wearing the ring, your soul enters it and houses the soul.
From looking at the,
I was just thinking,
And you
like,
can
Is it bad? You should know
telepathically
better.
communicate with any creature that wears it.
Oh no.
yeah, I was just like thinking, like,
Pretty much he gave
Scarf.
it to you because you asked that if he were to die.
Igor's like
you
kind of
bring you forward.
just like vibing off of you guys.
that's what I was
just
thinking.
looks at you
If I
guys.
have to have it on while I die in order
Yes.
for me to,
Yes.
for my soul.
Well, you
to
have
die.
it. You have it attuned there. Like I said.
Yeah.
So,
Just looking at you guys.
So if you died
Like,
while holding it,
real
your soul.
I just didn't know,
somber.
like, I gave it to her, she was holding it.
No, it's
or
still in your
whatever,
possession.
And then, no, I'm saying if.
No, if you get it, your soul's still in there until she expels it.
I'm talking though, if I give her the ring right now and then die afterwards.
No, it would not.
My soul would not.
You'd have to be on. You'd have to
I
die with
have
the
to
ring
have the
on.
ring myself.
You have to be. Yeah, you have to be wearing it.
Then that plan.
I mean, if you're trying, I kind of get where you're going. If you're trying to leave, like, lack of a better term, like a hologram message.
Maybe not.
to it?
He's
Maybe
meaning if he
not
dies
so
with the
much.
soul, like
More like, you know,
Like the ring.
she might be heading off to wherever, you know, wherever Magus takes them. If I died during said battle or escape or whatever.
meaning that the ring would like vibe
Then,
or something, and she knows
you
if he
know.
died. And he's
Yeah,
there.
no, it doesn't work.
That way she would at least have my soul in the ring. But yeah.
The only way I'd be able to take you with me like that is if you died before we left, and then I pick up the ring, and then put your soul into a different body. Under a warforge again. Only way I'd be able to transport you with me.
Well, hey, what happens to y'all, it happens to y'all. So in that time, I am assuming that you did rosary yourself.
Nope, not at all.
So as everybody, like, you know, is back out of the room and you see right there, you go to sit at the table, you see him, whether you mention anything to him that Ryder's there. The rest of you do not see Ryder. You enter the Blue Water Inn. You matched his stealth, so that's why you saw
Yeah, you
him.
literally roll. I also rolled a dirty
You're in the
20.
midst of doing a rune reading on yourself, so it's up to you whether or not you make claim of it.
He's just gonna look up.
No.
At Ryan.
Huh?
He's just looking up at Ryan. Not gonna say anything.
Is there a certain expression or?
That's silent acknowledgement that he's there.
I'm just gonna look over. Here. Don't tell me Zeor's got your tongue.
No.
Where are you guys at right now? How far away from you?
Well, if he's sitting down doing the
He's sitting
reading,
at one of the tables, and he casting the stones.
she's gonna probably leave in search of an item.
Going back to drink.
Oh, by the way, she's gonna walk past you and sleight of hand it. Sleight of hand. An 18.
What are you trying to do?
The pouch he has with money.
You're trying to take it? Who's?
The what?
Oh wait, no, I have that.
What?
The items.
I was giving them away anyway.
Oh. Well, she's gonna sleight of hand the bag.
Okay,
What
so
do I get a roll to?
perception.
I'm just gonna
Is that
roll
with
just.
disadvantage since he's drunk?
Who's drunk? Yeah.
Are you still drunk?
Should be.
But it depends on how long it's been.
He's been smoking that's why I didn't know if it's it's disadvantage or not.
Perception 16 plus 3.
19. Did you roll?
I rolled an 18.
I'm just rolling to see if I see it go down.
So, I mean,
I'm not gonna say shit.
you can feel the
Well,
bag
what I was going to say anyway.
being tugged.
That's what I was going to say. Whenever you go to take it, he's literally going to stop and go. Just giving it away anyway. Feel free.
Book's over there. I had everything written down.
He's going to like look up, well, kind of up. You're not really that far up.
It's like eye level if you're
Yeah.
sitting on a stool.
He's going to look over at you and go,
I don't think we had gold, we just had items, right?
yeah, it was a whole bunch of crazy ass items.
She was just gonna try to pluck, if she couldn't get the bag, she's just gonna try to pluck something so she can.
I'm just going to literally give you the entire bag. And as
I mean, you're able to pull through the bag. I mean, you feel a tug to where you kind of stop for a second to see if he notices, and his eyes are looking your way, and he gives you that acknowledgement. Just take it.
literally, he's going to look at you and go, just give me a toy anyway. And then he's going to look at you, like, dead in the fucking eyes and go, you know I don't have very many emotions other than anger. One that I will have for you, I will have for all of them. It's love.
Zero. I'm gonna. I need to go find something.
Be safe.
What is that?
We don't need you to have anything happen to you or the living one.
She's gonna look for. Not like a locket or a pendant. Something small.
Okay.
And obviously, I don't think we have jewelers or anything around. So she's gonna find something and try to like crudely like mess with it to have something like written on it.
Okay.
Kind of like a. She's gonna like engrave like a symbol on it. Even if it's like a small pendant necklace. Without like gems or anything. She doesn't need flashy shit. She just needs something simple.
Alright. I mean, you can go ahead and make a investigation as you go out into the lackey and try to see anybody that could maybe someone who had a shop of that nature that might be able to do something small like that.
23. 16 plus 6. My investigation's not bad.
Yeah, coming across like stuff like that and talking around, you can probably find one person who's kind of like doing something of that nature to, like an older gentleman, kind of, you can see him like kind of whittling away and then like doing some type of light metal work of engraving something similar of that, like a locket, to gift his granddaughter before he tells them to go off when he stays behind. So, sure enough to come across him when he's doing that.
Just gonna pull out one of the smaller items and offers it in exchange for a necklace.
For a necklace?
Yeah. Don't know if you wish to stow bugs. I know these odds. Easy times, but I do not believe in just taking something. Not that I just did that not long ago, but you know.
So yeah, I guess. Looks like you had the same idea as I did.
Something from my father, yes. She's gonna have engraved on it something simple. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to condense it, but it's not like number one father or anything, but it's something she's making for her father, saying something along the lines of, like, we're gonna be blood, but you will always be my father.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought it would have been cool if you did like a little wolf and a raven on the ground.
Oh no, she's not putting Raven on anything. Like I said, she's, after all this, she's forgotten Raven.
Because you turn into a bird.
Oh no. If she were to do anything, she would either have a hammer, an axe, or a very crudely drawn goblin.
I could do something like that, but it will take time.
How long?
Oh, it'll give me about like half a day or so.
I will send for someone to pick it up. I appreciate it.
Keeps me occupied.
Or rather, she'll have someone, if anything, if someone can send it to the Blue Water Inn, because before they leave, the necklace will be done and it'll be delivered. So. And now, is it a locket or a pendant? So she's gonna do the same thing. She's gonna go like this and like, and I want this in the locket. She went back to the tavern. And just sits in front of the fire.
As per requested, he will say, I will send another envelope to deliver this.
Sipping up.
Yeah.
Would you like to come share one? What do you think the odds this being one of the battles? What do you think the odds?
I didn't know if I was speaking loud enough because the mic's right there.
A lot of y'all
I
are
know.
whispering.
It's called being somber, Frank, but
Well, no, I get it, but at least be a little bit
I
more
got you.
projectile.
Sorry.
Just don't want.
what do you think the odds of this being a winnable battle is? Or are we wasting our time?
I believe that would come down to the individual. As far as winning, they didn't have a chance to kill shot. So it's another god.
So I do like the way you think. But if we die doing this, we'll be his little bitches forever. Is there any way of getting out of here? Not saying that I want to run. Just saying.
Well, besides the plan to hope that at these megaliths that it can open some form of portal to take us somewhere. I believe there's different destinations on the side from what I can remember last time being there, but as I only really know where I believe what 2 of them take us, and I don't know what the conditions will be like as far as survival comes.
Can we all go together?
Well, that's part of the option, yes. If that's what Zior was telling everybody, that we're going to attempt to make it to these megaliths and hopefully get out.
And if that doesn't happen, then this god comes back and we have to fight him. Sounds like fun. I'm half tempted to go see Zio myself.
I'm sure she would have left.
I know you're not going to tell me anything, but hopefully your talk was nice. Hopefully it figured out things that we figured out. I'm not crying, I'm not trying to ask you what it was, because that would not be a place for me to step. That is your family, I am a nothing. I'm just a the partner. I'm not part of your family, I will not ask.
With death on the horizon, I want to say goodbye one way or the other.
I agree. If it's better to die swinging your axe than to die by giving up. At least it's what I used to think. Don't know if that's the way I feel anymore. Everything is a constant battle. Everything is a constant. You win one and you lose another.
You hear in your head. So I'm using my cantrip.
Constantly. Win something,
Have you
lose
seen
more.
Ava? But she realizes looking around the tavern. Unless he's like crowded,
Not sure
like with the
losing
people.
it's worth, but
You're the only one out there right now.
what is your reason
So I
to
need-
She
stop
like pops up and thinks while she's going like this and looks around like she's realized something like he's not here.
I will say it this way. Recollection works.
Mhm.
After you're saying that, as you were leaving the tower, you saw him coming.
Mhm.
At the same time, he hands you a scroll.
Oh, I have a scroll.
He said, "Do not open
Do not open.
it until the decision is made."
Eivor said that? Did Makus even reply back to him?
Who?
Makus.
To who?
After I told him my decision.
This land that we're in, something that
You never really acknowledged any of that. Like, you didn't say
I didn't
anything.
even hear you say it.
Yeah, I told him that
forgetting it all.
You're coming to talk.
I'm coming to the
This is
tower
nothing
with
like it
only
used
one
to
other.
have.
And leaving. When everybody was
This is
sleeping, you
nothing
nodded
like
at
it used to
me.
be. Back when I could
To like for like
To
we
leave.
won a damn battle, we celebrated. Here we won a battle, we just get more
Go
shit
to
put on
Magus.
us.
Yeah, that's why I said you nodded to me. That's why I thought you acknowledged, but I don't remember you actually telling me anything.
celebrate when it's over?
How many wars do we have to fight in a row? I understand it.
So, are we actually doing that? or
I'm
not?
still doing that because
Everything's
even
not
though he's done that,
To fight any
I'm wondering if he's walked back.
Oh, okay. Do I need to do a perception on that one?
Seeing if she sees Abor making
She
his way back.
asked me if I saw Abor.
I've never felt like this at all. Ever.
I would say no.
I've never felt like giving
Okay.
up.
I mean, you can try.
I've never felt like swinging, not swinging my fucking axe. I've never had a doubt. Ever. So now I do.
He's still drinking.
And somebody who has a doubt is not somebody that needs to fight.
This is like
16 plus 2, 18.
I'm doing nothing but putting you all in danger too.
He's still on his,
Yeah.
his was 22.
If I'm
Well,
not
she's
swinging
made
with
her
all of my
decision
heart,
that
I'm
she
swinging
would
with
open
my
the scroll.
Why the fuck am
I
I
would say
swinging
when
at
you
all?
were walking by, he kind of saw you
I think that's something you have to
hand that to you. Like he
figure out before we
You can see the very
head into the battlefield tomorrow.
kind of scared.
That is the question, though. That is
She's gonna open
what
it.
I'm speaking with you about. I'm not asking you to help me make a decision.
I know,
I'm
but
just
that would be
asking
the thing for everybody else.
what the fuck I should do.
So I would say I'd read, and then when they're done, I'll react.
Fuck. What do I have to go back to? If I do go back, I have nothing. I was outward. I was outward.
Don't have anything with you.
Exactly. I have nothing here either. I have Yerek. I have you. I have the portal. That's it.
Then we'll most likely be heading our separate ways if we all make it out.
Exactly. We'll go back to nothing again.
Coming from someone who hasn't had anything shenanigans on this.
I would say would it be an angry react or a
I
nah?
understand.
Because I don't want it to be.
I'm sorry to
Red.
put my doubt on your shoulders.
Plus, I know because I want everybody else to kind of know what's going on.
It is not
Maybe-
very
Okay,
manly
if
of me to
you
do.
do it that way and kind of read it, I'll give you
Maybe you're starting to use your
Just
heart instead of just your head. And
It's starting to use my heart instead of my muscles. For once. And I don't like it.
trust me. I know the feeling.
I would much rather be swinging my axe at somebody's fucking skull right now than sitting here whining into my fucking horn.
Because he's your you might be able to give you someone to bash your skull.
You couldn't kill me if you tried.
I didn't
Not
say
kill
him.
you.
I know what you said, but that felt like saying that.
I'd have to bash your skull in two if you're that.
I would love nothing more. I was pissed off at him earlier because I thought he was a coward. And now I'm one of the ones that's thinking about taking his way out. And that pisses me off more than anything. That I'm doubting myself. If I doubt myself, I'm not going to be able to swing my axe properly. If I doubt myself, I won't have a clear head.
With her,
Doubting yourself is just finding wisdom. You think every
I
Jarl,
totally forgot that you were like kind of close to us.
think every Jarl has gone without belt?
I agree. You know as well as I do that that's not our ways, but brother,
Your ways have changed.
there's a lot of things that have changed.
you hear in your head
Especially getting here.
that you should probably come into the tavern for a
When
minute.
you get back, you don't know how
She's going like
long
this,
time has
using her
passed
cantrip,
between
saying you should probably come
when you
into the
left
tavern
and when you returned.
for a moment.
Should I grab the cat?
Always don't work
The
here
cat.
as much.
Cat?
Sure,
I'm starting to see that very well.
if he wants, it doesn't matter.
How feels you, brother? Do you have any doubts in your mind? And he's starting to get louder. Like, not like aggressive, but he's starting to get louder. Like, you can tell when he's starting to get really fucking mad.
At that
And
point,
really irritated.
at that point, I'm gonna walk back in and go, shh, we'll wait for children.
Last person who needs to tell you to shush.
She hands a letter, places it, well, she kind of goes like this to whoever's not at the table, where they're sitting at.
Everything was secret.
And as you guys all come around the table, she places the letter down. It's from Abel.
Evil.
He passed me on my way out of the tower. The Magus.
So that's where you snuck off to.
What is he doing now?
Would you like me to read it?
Well, I can't, so feel free.
So she starts to
That's
read
not
the
a
letter.
real thing.
Just stating facts.
A bunch of words that I would like to say.
What he said was dialogue.
If you're reading this, then I would assume that Magus was able to hand this to you before you began the ritual. I am saddened to say that I would not be able to attend, but as you were reading this, I would have returned back to Icewind Dale. Whilst having a moment of time for myself after all the chaos and mayhem of our recent battle, I was able to collect long and distinct thoughts. I foresaw a grave danger in Icewind Dale as my comrades were fighting to the death against it. I do not know the nature or the origin of this threat, but I must return to my comrades, who I hope that they still do not know about even what they or not. Since I set foot in these lands, these darkened lands, I swore to aid you in your efforts against God. And from these same individuals, I have seen them conquer their demons, make deals with both sides of the coin, deny death numerous times, and reignited a long-needed sense of hope in Barovia. Though there were some events I wish turned out different, both small and large in significance, I do not regret my time. As they still say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I can certainly say for those reading these papers that they are certainly strong enough to end this ancient nightmare in this land. Strong enough to do so without me. But that does not mean I cannot aid you from afar one last time. To Nevera, I leave the armor I have woven from the skull and hide of an ancient beast. Not only providing one more durability, it could allow one to mask themselves near the undead without a notice if done properly. To Ryu, I leave the small vial. For what I can remember, contain the properties of the invisibility potion. As the swiftest of the group, this vial may benefit you or anyone of your choosing more than it has for me. And to the group as a whole, I leave these parchments wrapped and bounded in leather. Despite its appearance, these pages contain information of the many beasts, terrain, and other wonders I have witnessed during my travels before arriving in Barovia, and even before Icewind Dale. My hope is that these pages will aid you in future endeavors in such a case you are out to encounter the land of Icewind Dale, or such a similar land I have encountered and written before in these pages. It was never my fate to be brought to these lands, but it was always your fate to be brought here together. You had deities of night, day, balance, and glory watch and aid in your efforts, even still now. You had accomplished many feats those thought were impossible to do, and you were the ones who have finally broken the curse of Strahd Savage. Challenged that hundreds, if not thousands, have tried before you. The last thing you need now is feelings of anger, depression, fear, and negativity deity that this entity can use against you. What's your thoughts? So I leave these final words to spark determination, pride, and faith in yourselves. You have fought off and stood against a lich, slain and ripped off the wing of a Draco lich, destroyed a castle of vampires and left it in rubble, and defeated one with the powers granted by the same deity you planned on sealing away. So why stop there? Seal that same entity into an endless prison to add to your ever-growing saga. Now walk out of the shadows, and now fear your very name. If our paths were to ever cross again or not, know that you will always have an ally within the frozen lands of Icewind Dale. Till our paths cross again, whether by fate or by will. Eivor of the Dale.
I've got a farm on the Dale, just not able in Dale.
Damn it!
You know, I was thinking about telling him that when I read it. It goes, when I was listening to it, I was like, it's not Icewind Dale, it's called the Dale. It's called the Dale. It's not called Icewind. That's the name of the terror that you're doing it. Spoiler alert.
So, Igor.
Places the letter down and
With the biggest, smuggest asshole look possible. He looks up from his horn. So he's running. Let him. This slams his horn back up. The biggest time that we need everybody. He runs. Is that really how that should be? Once again, not knowing at all your conversation.
I know, she's looking at the paper just like...
Whenever we need to hold people together, all of us, he fucking runs. He should be happy that he did. So he was to tell me this to my face. His other fucking arm would be missing too. Do you remember what I said about this is going to be fucking hard and almost impossible? The chances just have a lot shittier.
Let me see that.
She hands me the paper. I'll just give this one. It's at the table, so she just kind of slides it over to you a little bit.
Did I give the papers to you last week? I don't remember.
Watch the movie.
I'm handing him it as a... Like, it's... We have those. I'm just saying this is the paper she was reading, so she
I'm
gotta
not
slip
talking
that
about your paper. No. Last week.
Metaphorically,
Metaphorically, I'm handing him
papers of
the
Eivor
paper
to
from
me.
Eivor.
I know.
I'm
has
so
not-
confused.
There's a
ADHD.
bucket.
I'm missing the context of the movie.
It is not completely.
They had printouts. These two.
I don't know where ours went.
You know what? I can do this.
I couldn't remember if I gave mine to Timber last week.
No.
No, I just wasn't sure if I left mine in
put
my
it in your-
notebook. I had an ADHD moment. That's why I was like, hey, do you have the pages?
I'll tell you how bad my ADHD is at times, and I'm glad it
Mead.
doesn't show very much right now. The hamster in the wheel, you know, sometimes the ADHD, yeah, it bends, but this wheel's still spinning, and it's just gonna fling it off eventually. Yeah, essentially. But she kind of, since we're all around the one table, she slides it over a little bit to you, and
So the items that he left that are going to be at the Magus' place for you is a potion of invisibility and bone armor that he has.
And to top it all off, the gifts that he gave us were shit. What's that going to do to help us? Because we're invisible. Oh, so a mist can't see us. I think just downs his fucking
For
one.
now, I say we drink, think, and get some sleep.
Your resilience to the drink.
He's not drunk yet.
How are you feeling about, like, because we
upset
had this
about it.
conversation and we're just like,
He's deliberately trying to get drunk and has not. He is now 9 tankards in.
have you been drinking the same thing?
Yes.
Which is it? The red or the purple?
The red.
And she goes to the back
No drinking game for
and
us.
she gets the grape and the red and she mixes it together. And she
Oh
just-
no.
Here, hello.
Well,
It's
brother.
called a mixed drink.
Issues.
Scott.
She was gonna say she's a
Down the
different
hatch, not the pisser.
Nothing? Have
What's up
just
for
the
the
regular
vegetable?
purple and try different dice. Maybe you'll have your good luck that you want.
It's gone.
Well, I'm drunk.
Oh no, she's giving you another. One more.
What would be the DC on a mixed drink?
Ooh.
She mixed the purple and the red together.
I feel like it's gonna be higher than 16.
Maybe
20.
What'd you get?
19 plus 2.
Silvery barb. She's kind of looks like.
Wait a minute, why do I feel like I need to roll? Wait a minute, why do I need to
Nothing.
18.
Roll the green one.
What the fuck?
Roll the green one. Not your heavy.
I'll roll the green one, but
It's a 10.
Oh, plus.
2, 12.
yeah.
There you go.
Well,
You're in range too, so 16.
No.
Huh?
Constitution saving throw.
I'm not drinking.
Yeah, oh,
She's
but
not operating it though. Isn't it for her to?
So like I
that's-
was saying
it's
earlier,
always
brother,
one.
before we had our delightful
Anytime one of
conversation
us has to make a con save.
about our
or
beautiful,
save-
harmless
Oh.
friend. You shut the fuck up while I'm talking.
I'm talking to her.
I'm talking to him.
Watch the fucking movie.
I'm
I'm
watching the
talking to
movie.
the
You're the
fire.
one that's playing a different one.
It's just a check, isn't it?
That's my nightmare.
Oh. Yeah, it's a plus
Oh,
four.
so good horsey.
Like I was saying earlier, brother.
It's 12 plus
What
4
say
is
you?
Still
Well, that's
16.
fantastic fucking fight.
So-
Oh, the
Joe
horse.
against-
You're leaving that with
What
her?
say you?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
Nothing was
For when he grows up.
I seen you playing with your roots earlier. What say you, brother? Are we swinging away like we always do until we die? We're going to take the easy way out.
I think it's time for everyone to get some sleep.
I think it's time for me to talk to my brother. It looks like he has a little bit of despair on his face.
they simply said to go with the flow, follow my intuition, and lead with protection.
That's what we do. I just don't know what I want anymore. I don't know if I want to go to say hi to our magical little cat friend and see if he actually has the power in him to take me out tonight.
That is why you need some sleep, so you don't talk yourself into something you don't wish to do right now. Especially since you're inebriated. Rest.
No, I'm not. I'm evil.
Rest. Forget. Heal up. And prepare yourself for what you choose tomorrow. When the sun rises, everything will come into a clearer picture.
You've usually never been wrong.
No.
He's gonna walk over to get it. He's gonna grab him by his fucking beard. I'm gonna kiss him right on the lip. He's gonna grab him right by the beard. And then, like, get his attention with it. Then put his hands on each side of his head. Put forehead to forehead with him. I love you, brother. I will see you in the morning. We have a hell of a fight against us tomorrow. So rest up and take it easy on her, why don't you? And he, like, slams you, like, jokingly.
You just hear it kind of go like, Funny.
Walks past her and literally does, like, the fucking little kid thing. Like, just on her hair. Good night, little one.
He said good night.
Walks past Zibanak and just BOW!
Falls out of his chair.
See you in the morning too, asshole. And just walks away. Drunk as shit.
Well, there's rooms upstairs now.
Okay, that's cool. That's where I'm going.
Just don't go into that room with the children, please.
Which one is that?
She points to that one up there. She'll point to a random room, just that. The old sanctuary room. Sanctuary, they're all
fucked up.
And then he's gonna look at Ryu and go,
Q.
good night, dickhead. Like the
Cat ear.
Like. And he's gonna stumble up the steps. Then you hear.
Somebody's talking about some realization.
Yeah. Like he means to hit the bed, but he hits the fucking floor.
How many did you not pass?
Every single one of them.
Everyone.
So it's good to say he was flawed. Perhaps. Thank God for steady flooring. You just hear
Fucking dust balls from everywhere. As soon as you hear the boom, you hear, fuck. That's it.
snoring through the floor.
Yeah.
Floorboards start to shake a little bit.
Yeah.
Is there a certain amount of words for message? It doesn't say. I didn't like.
Sorry.
What have you been using?
I was sending
Sending.
is
Sending.
long distance and
So a message has to be within 120 feet.
yes.
I didn't see anything that said like there was a particular amount of words.
No, just sending, because sending has literally no range to it. Just to travel very long distances, that spell is limited to only 25 words. Message is for a very short distance to say something small, quick to them.
Now with sending, it's 25 words or less.
I'm gonna cast message and so I have to find you.
Turn to the right station.
Prior campaign stuff.
Yeah. Turn to the right station.
Not sure where you will be bumping tonight, but there will be something waiting outside of my door for you.
Oh no, what did that happen?
And then I'm going to proceed to go upstairs and find a room.
This is my book.
Opens up one. Oh, there he is. Fucks him all up and everything. Closes the door again.
This comes in. fucks my braids back up.
Move the furniture around just so when he gets up. Just like,
I'm going to boot him in the fucking head, yes.
Picks him up and puts him in a different room.
Yeah, just to let you know that our conversation that Jenny, that was going to be a 22 over persuasion, by the way.
So with
I will let it happen anyway.
Puts him outside.
so with everything being said, done, unless anybody else is doing anything for the night, we will take a long rest.
she will,
Less than
I know you do.
before she leaves, yeah, there's stuff she's going to do. So,
International phenomenon there.
And they did. That's the way he interpreted it.
he can tell you why you're asleep. He'll technically tell you. You mumble you're asleep, you have fuck you too.
It just comes up and sits beside my drunk, passed out body and tells me.
So unless anybody else is doing anything for the night other than these two, we will do the long rest.
so,
True move.
so I'm just going to pick up the shield that I got from the smith. I walk over to Navarro. Might want this. Not necessarily for you, but
For the mini you.
Sure. Sure. Makes what my husband likes to call a nice shield, I suppose. I'm not familiar with shields. Never used them. Not in my prior lives. But I appreciate the gift.
Obviously, I'm not going to know what's going on. But before I fall asleep, I am going to send a prayer to the Dawn Father to keep everyone safe. A prayer of protection before, obviously, because I'm not going to know what's going on. So I'm just going to, like, protect us while we rest and do what we must. And then, yeah. That's about it.
Okay. So as the night takes hold and the final day, the dawn of the new moon, as you guys weigh a heavy decision on mind and heart as to what you do. Are you going through this plan of either doing this ritual or taking the other way out, either by condemning, punishing the others that you bring along, bringing them into a strange new world? That decision you should have by the moon. With that, I will ask everybody to leave the room besides Jarek and Rivera.
She was going to set the final
Before he goes to sleep.
I was going to push you.
That's what I was saying.
Whether you were going or not.
You want to move closer?
As everybody goes to sleep, you wait an hour or two. It's late at night. You guys sneakily, quietly make your way out of the Blue Water Inn going towards the tower. You can still see that there are about 2 people currently with Zior doing a prayer run. guys you walk by and notice him in the distance doing this. Really know you can see some people are late at night already grabbing berries or stones and marking their business.
Are we trying to stealth past him?
You can see the people marking doors to already give sign of defeat to take them before this dark entity takes them.
Would that be a perception check on how many have done it?
Just by looking around, essentially, while
Yeah.
going through.
I mean, if you want to gauge quickly about looking, just by in your vicinity, I mean, your passive is 18. Passively, just walking by, I would say you find in the ballpark of about 6 or so doors marked on your way up to the tower.
And there's not many left, so this is a good majority of.
This is probably just Danica, Isaac, the kids, and maybe a sprinkle others.
Because probably with your intuition enough, you know it, Danica and Isaac are blank in front. You also want to protect the kids, but their solid goal is to protect the kids and give the fight. But engaging on how many people already marked doors, people gave up. People claim defeat and don't want to know the outcome and rather people be gone. Easy enough to get into the tower. Go to the top where you were before. There the astral sea is laid out in this room at the top of the tower. No floor. No nothing, just standing in a planetarium, seeing all the stars, constellations, all the planets, all the worlds.
Things Jared wouldn't have seen before.
Right. Once in a while, looking across, like seeing this room, seeing how everything rotates, turns, moves, slowly in a circle. One thing does catch your eye is the amazement of the stars and everything's there. And you can see that certain constellations those are known or mapped out or lined out within the world that the Magus knows. The gate constellation, which is the celestial gate. Certain gods that are already there. The one you see it's kind of like in the shape of an S, but it curls almost to infinity at the end. And you see how it is. It's long, very long constellation, and you see the word Yomagata. Right beside it, as you're seeing, is a ship flying through the sea of stars. And as you're like so mesmerized by this, it turns, comes towards you, and a shooting star flies out, and the Magus appears. And I see you coming to a decision.
I sent word that you're not here. And yes, we are to leave.
The two of you.
I was to leave for the sake of my unborn child. And he wishes to keep me safe. As my
Protection of the
husband.
family.
I've spoken with my father, and he says this is probably one of the best things to do. He supports me in doing this.
So you leave the fate of this world to 4, 5 people.
As much as it breaks me, I have to think.
Instead of 7. And you're not taking them along.
I am not breaking you. I am not killing you.
She welcomes me in and talked to me before she did.
Because I sense things in you. Things that I've only read about. That I didn't know fully existed in the realms of other gods. Of course, the same gods that we know in these planes are the same, they just have different names, depending on where you look at. But to read about gods that control lightning, thunder, wisdom, I haven't heard of such things. I know of secrets and more knowledge than wisdom of gods that have these tenets at that are gods of that we worship to and pray to for these things. Naturally, I don't give a shit about gods. I just find it interesting that you have a god of thunder and lightning, a god of mischief. It just intrigues me to see that I have only read about them, but to see somebody from your time here, maybe that's what we needed to defeat Strahd. And we did.
I still run behind. Maybe his legacy will outshine mine.
But what if this all fails? You're saving yourselves, but you are condemning the friends and family you know now. Because if they go in fight, they either prevail or fall, and you will never see them again, and they will be the undead markers that we now know.
Where I spoke with my father.
I
do not wish
understand that
to.
you spoke with your father.
I do not wish to condemn them.
What are you doing this? You're signing their fates.
If we fail,
I have nothing to lose or gain by leaving. I have mastered knowledge. I have grandfathered magic into this world. I've invented and created most of it myself. I have nothing further to gain. I have no family, very few friends that are either as old as I am or are dead.
if we fail, we become that as well. My son deserves a chance to live.
What if your people die? Strahd comes back. The cycle continues. He sends the Vistani out through the mist into worlds, and maybe one day he'll find you. Maybe one day, after all long sudden, you die, or any other fate intervenes, and maybe your child is born. Maybe he grows up to be a fine young man. And one of the Vistani lure him away, in spite of what you did, of killing Strahd, but not stopping the cycle. You're risking. That is your risk.
I know.
I don't have that because I don't care. Me and him have fought countless times and I wasn't in the final fight. So he has no shit on me. Again, I can go into hiding very easily. He's gonna find you. And he's gonna torture the holy hell out of you. Either taking your kid, taking your husband, taking you to torment him. Or taking the both of you, which throws him into a torment, and he won't have no comrades to call upon for help.
So we fight and we die and become his minions, or we have that chance of winning.
But you have that chance. You have that hope that you could prevail. That is the key. There is no hope for me. I am dying. I will die. Eventually. And I will be bored out of my mind and die in some way, shape, or form. But that is me. I've lived my life thousands of years. Just like your mental friend that is now in flesh green orc.
My father.
Yes, him. But again, that is me. But you are condemning these people to die. Your chances of hope are smaller because there are 2 less people to help.
I've never known anything other than fighting and my father until I've known the possible burden of something else to protect and to keep safe.
Well, Dad, I fully understand where you're going with this. I do. But, to me, you still have hope. You are outweighing that by keeping, in lack of better words, this is a selfish act.
So what we spoke of last time is different.
I can take you. That I have no problems. I'm making sure that you understand the rights to this. That if when we leave, the 2 of you leave, you are condemning the other 5 to die. Because they will not be able to do this. You are condemning your father, your comrades that you've grown accustomed to death. And if they fail, so does Isaac, so does Danica, and so do the children that called you mother and father, that found confinement in you.
Did you have the same speech with Abel?
Abel wanted to go. I gave him those means. But he was adamant on his first family. And I understand him. That place has an intimate threat going in by the means of another god. Or a deity, not a god, but of some type of paragon that is having their agenda along with the agenda of the mighty dragon.
She kind of looks to you like I'm the most one.
As they say, as he says this to you, you kind of see his eyes flash white, then a light blue. I tried to stop Abel, but he wanted to leave. His future is death. And he will die defending the dam. Either by the Frost Maiden or Icewind herself, the mighty dragon, and the mighty cohort to icing death, the great dragon. He is doomed to fail. I sent him to his death. I gave him the risks. Still, he chose. And I sent him to his death. Do I regret it? Absolutely. But I sent him to his death. He will not survive the year. At least that is what I foresee. But your family is right here. A family that stays together, dies together. Which, that is the family that you two are now starting. What about the family of the other comrades that you have? They are family too, aren't they not? You have called them family. But apparently you disowned this family. And that is why you are choosing this. I'm weighing out options for you. If you wish to leave, we'll leave. That is no problem For me, whatsoever. You go on your way, I go on mine. That is it. But I will not give you shelter in my world. I go to my place and I wait to die. Or I bury myself in studies and try to uncover newer magic. But again, I do stress, you have called the group that you walk with family. To me, this is a very selfish act. By saving one's family and condemning the other family. If you're okay with this, you will leave. I'm just telling you the facts.
Then let's go march toward death. We'll go back. Let's all die together. Fenrir and open arms. Let's go.
Then why don't you just see you on his offer and mark your door and let him kill you? Because you already admit defeat.
I'm not admitting defeat.
Yes, you are. You just said, let's just go and die. You're admitting defeat.
It's a 50-50 chance that we live. In a bad time, I become another puppet
More so,
of
yes.
vampire.
But you only have to last a short while with him. As long as the spell takes hold, you've got it. And you have two people that have holy weapons. You have a slight advantage. Stay within the light, and you'll be okay. You have protection. There. Stay within the light either of the lanterns or of the holy relics that you have within your group. But that's all. You have a slight advantage and hope. But look what you have accomplished here. Eivor said it to me. You guys relit the beacons. I didn't do that. And I fought Strahd countless times. Why didn't I think of that? I fought with Argynvost. I didn't stay in his keep. He was a comrade, an ally. He's dead. His death, his place of his home, I call sacred, and I will never touch it. But you guys went there to relight the beacon, which instilled hope to everybody. You've defeated Strahd, and I've tried countless times, and have failed countless times, but you have defeated him. You have changed fate. This could be your destiny.
Very well. You have a safe travel, and she walks out the door and just
You're
goes
going.
back to... Then I am a coward apparently. I cannot go.
I don't care, you're a coward.
I'm not a coward. You're protecting our child.
Good afraid. I do not care to be called a coward. If that makes me stronger to fight and possibly die, then apparently that's what fate has for me and Fenrir. So let's go back.
Before you go,
Fuck fate.
never fuck fate.
Fuck fate.
Fate and destiny go hand in hand.
With bullshit.
Oh,
The runes. Fuck the norns.
well, those are your norms, yes. If you wish to do that, that's fine. But before you leave, I would like to try something. I want to drop a foot
He goes,
grabs a small basin bowl and collects. If you truly think this is your fate, then you will see your threats and see where they end. If you don't wish to know, you can leave. But I want to know where your fate lies.
tell me then, what do you see?
Once fate is written, it cannot be changed. Did you say fuck fate? Do you wish to know this?
What the hell not?
And cast your blood.
He pulls out his axe here. Right across the hand.
Goes over, grabs rock, a couple of herbs, muddles it together. Quick incantation, and more of a black liquid is empty. Okay. You see it take hold and form a thread, and a thread, and a thread. It throws it towards the stars and see how it connects. And you see it light up like from the beginning of when he first arrived, and it shows like a small constellation on the tower. Fair enough, that's where you originally came. Shows the mountain, the foothill of the mountain, where it's conceived. Goes more, goes to the events of Strahd, shows the castle and the bat falling down. Goes over to the ring, salt and lights. Well, it appears that it stops there, so that could be your fate. It's interesting. And then it goes and branches like a tree. Very easily, you can easily interpret this as the one tree. Looks like your fate goes beyond the circle of salt and light that you so condemn yourself to die in. You have thousands of possibilities after that. It's the world tree. The roots are strong. So it looks like your fate is still unwritten. But it goes to a tree that branches and grows. It seems that fate has other plans other than this ring of suns and lights and darkness.
She walks up to the Magus before she leaves and gives him a hug. Don't you fucking die. And she walks out.
I don't plan on dying now yet. But my time will come eventually. Who knows, I might be able to teach more magic. Have other students create something newer for you. Down the road for your young one to have. If they have powers of magic, and maybe you can teach them a spell or two that I create. But I don't warrant this token of affection. I've done nothing but give you facts and truth.
No, but you've helped us along the way before, whether you realize it or not.
Because I saw something in you that I used to see in myself. And I thought I had everything of what it took. I thought you guys were going to fail against Strahd. You proved me wrong. That's alas. Your decision is your decision. By nightfall, I leave. You stay and wish, and fight, and you saw what your fate can take you.
We will fight.
But that's
And I'm fight by her side.
family strongly together. Have the ultimate protection.
Come find us one day. I'll tell you many stories.
I would love you if you would do that. If you find me or I find you, our path cross in some way, shape, or form, yes, we will tell stories. Drink your ale, your nectar of gods.
She is slowly walking out of the tower.
Maybe I can meet the little one. But your choice is yours. You have half a day to figure that out. If you go, don't come and find me. Our fate will worry my time. Don't come and find me if you leave or pass, because I will not be here. My time is done. Your time is still now. Good luck. You see him transform back to a very small person. And you can see now that he's piloting the ship. Just like a normal sailboat. You see him at the helm, traveling across the seas of stars. And that is where we take a short break. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. So refresh your drinks, hit that like button, subscribe. See you guys in a little bit.
Will they take the wizard's offer?
Hey guys, Frank from the D20 Misfits here, the Dungeon Master of this campaign of Curse of Shadows, Curse of Strahd. Wanted to give a shout out to Dubby, our sponsor for this length, and probably for future. So shout out to Dubby there. You can pick up their lovely containers. And Dubby is an energy drink that has no jitters, no crash, helps you focus with a patented version of Neurofactor. Same caffeine as though as the 2 cups of coffee being the what it is. This shit works. I'm not just saying that because everybody says, this shit's a scam. No, fuck you. This shit's legit. So, W, like, kudos, dude. Like, I literally, and I'm not trying to bash fucking other energy drinks, but I'm a firm believer and supporter of Monster, and you made me change. So, kudos to that. So you can check out W at WEnergyDrink.com. You can check out all those stuff. We have a whole bunch of different flavors, different cups. They just released a new shaker that is black and green that says W on it, and it is the purchase of the cup. They plant a tree. And that's that. We do have a lot of flavors. Some of the flavors are a little on the naming is kind of cool. I mean, got like Pink Sludge, Galaxy Grenade, Dragonade, which is what we have at the moment. And it's like decent energy drink. Like it works. So I've had no complaints about it. I'm not that hyper. I just and sugar and this. It's kind of bad. So I mean, you can check out them and at purchase. Use our code D20 Misfits 10 to get 10% off your orders and any future orders. So, W, thanks for the sponsor, and hope to continue to grow with you as this whole adventure goes on.
they turn him down.
And we're back. So with the long rest, and you guys sleep, wake up to the next morning. Hopefully a decision made of what you were going to do.
In your room, when you wake up, you see.
What do you leave, by the way?
Huh?
What did you leave?
I left the figurine of the horse.
He was gonna say if we left, it was gonna be for me.
Well, like I know, but if you're going to the, you see at the door when you're going into his room, you see that horse figurine sitting there.
That's where she's like sitting there while he's sleeping, and just because she doesn't sleep. So when she comes back, they're still having a rest. She could technically take a sentry mode, and she's just like sitting like this and just waiting.
Actual figurine.
She's not gonna like cry and hug her father until he wakes up. She's like, she doesn't know how to emote very well, which is why now she takes after her father when he was 7 active robots. So she's just like,
You can
She's
imagine
sitting there watching him sleep.
huh?
You can imagine having the horse. You can't have the real thing.
No, but she's just like, after everything, she's just sitting in there like this, waiting for him to wake. Even if you want, you can go in there and just be like, no, looking at him, he's just fucking
Leaning against the
sleeping face
doorway.
plant. Yeah, just waiting.
See Zior perched up on like the fucking like corner post thing.
Just on his head going, nee, nee, nee. He pulls the Bugs Bunny Barber episode, just. So, anyways.
Sleeping in the middle of his back.
Making the
Yours
spicy.
not in the blue water.
He was taking care of his needs.
Dirty deeds done the cheap.
Which I actually reviewed. I know, I did prep. Oh my god. So technically, I actually wouldn't have a problem with what Zior's doing because helping relieve the suffering of the innocent, that's kind of what he's doing.
I say if you guys, well, we're all still upstairs.
Yep.
You're waking up. You wake up to see Vera just sitting in the corner of the room.
She's not watching you, she's just sitting like, more like looking at the floor. Disheveled, just like. Obviously, she doesn't know when you wake up. She's just staring at the fucking floor.
See anything you like?
Dust. Lots of dust. And there's a spider.
It's a nice spider.
Apparently, I'm still here. Yay.
Apparently. Why so?
Well, other than the fact that the Meg is thinking it was cowardice to protect a child. And for fleeing from my other family and leaving them to die, which is something I really didn't wish to do. I'm back. We're all either going to live or we're all going to die. But he says apparently my fate is past the ring of fire and salt.
So I offered to help if he was going to change his mind.
What is it?
Why offer to help if he was going to change his mind?
Right? Hashtag good.
As in help us leave, and then he's like, well, you know, this is what
Yeah, you're
the
not on that.
He told us that he'd be transporting us, but wherever he goes, I'm guessing it may or may not be safe. It's just he's going where he wants to either live his life in boredom or eventually die. And Eivor, he tried to persuade not to go because his first family in the Dale was in danger, and he was adamant on saving his first family. But apparently, within the year's end, he will also meet the same fate as his first family will soon see. I do never wish to be a coward to my father. Hearing the word coward feels like venom, poison in the veins.
I do not believe, like I said, that it's would have been cowardice, but we all interpret things differently. All that's left to do is to see what happens at the moments.
Would that be the time we probably hear a delivery? It's not Carmine.
Thank God. Has it been through enough?
Nope, not until you guys come downstairs.
Oh. I don't even know if Agar is even gonna wake up from his drunken stupid.
Oh, he's about to wake up. Does a 23 hit?
What are you hitting?
I am kicking him.
Where?
Like
in the ribs.
Oh.
Like full blown.
Oh, I would have literally kicked his ass.
I mean, yeah, 23.
Come in the cushion.
Like you winding up and like punting hits.
Boom.
And with enough force to roll him over. I'm not gonna do
Well,
damage.
no, like to wake somebody up is just an action.
Okay.
You're just spending an action.
You're
You don't
gonna
have
go
to
break
roll
the
anything.
fucking river or
If
something
you're
like
trying
that.
to wake
Now
somebody
get the battle.
up,
We have to be careful
But
because
yeah.
he's strong enough.
Kick it with enough
If
force
he's not careful,
to roll him over and wake him up.
you spend your action waking him up. It doesn't really cause anything about worrying about the hit if you're trying to wake somebody up. So enough to give you a kick, a shove to roll you over to kind of jostle you away.
Like wakey, motherfucker.
Why is it right in here?
How's your head?
Big. Very big.
High five.
Are you wanting up?
Yes. Sorry, my voice is cold.
Voice Egar up. Let's see how.
How much you hoist him up or you can't?
Because y'all are tall enough to do it.
Right, he's 6'8". I'm only 5'11".
Yeah, but if you yeet him,
He's not going to yeet him. You're picking him up.
We'll find out. Yarrick's fucking with him.
smacks him off the ceiling, bounces off, and lands on the
Great
bed.
way, she's waking up. Let's hurry up and try to hurt our comrades
Let's fuck with
before
each
we
other
go
real
and need
quick.
every bit of hit points to fucking go against a ritual.
No, I'm not fucking him up. I'm fucking with him.
Trying to lift him higher and say I'm not through the ceiling, but
Strength
That'd be
check,
funny as fuck though.
22.
I mean, if you're trying to stop it, you roll a dex.
I'm not trying to call it.
So you're down. Your hangover's fucking with you.
Literally just gonna eat myself. Well, you're gonna eat me to my feet, and I'm gonna stand there and go.
Dex save. Kidding.
For fuck's sakes,
About to clear your head.
it's bright out here.
I mean, I was going for the whole along the lines of, you pick them up just like before. When a certain feline was trying to spew a mutagen and a poor goblin came
here, come
by.
up.
Now the table has turned, and
Turns
as
the table.
Yarrick
Yeah.
picks up Egar,
Roll for that, actually.
I'm literally going to stand. After he picks me up, I'm gonna go. Well, for fuck's sakes, it's bright in here. Whew.
Dex saving throw for that to avoid it.
you're picking him up unless you're dropping him.
Everything feels spinny still.
He'll
I think
drop
he meant
him.
if he's actually
Oh, shit.
gonna upset his stomach.
Yeah, I'm dropping. Sir.
Oh, great.
Down the hall, getting shaken up. I'm getting woken up by a fucking earthquake.
Yeah. He's gonna stand back up, look at you, and go, "It's in my beard."
It's all over you.
You hear in the other,
Open
like,
the
two
door.
rooms down. Bleh.
Opens the door. What the fuck is going on out here?
Would you like a hug?
Well, I
Mind
think
your fucking
everybody's-
business.
Oh, no.
Go fuck yourself and.
Huh?
I was
Sorry,
telling
I
him,
asked.
I was looking at him like, I think everybody's up now.
And I just wake up, and since he was like jostling me around and playing around and shit, I just started getting rowdy as fuck. Just because I
Yeah.
it's my fucking brother. So I just started getting like rowdy with him and shit.
Alright, Piper.
Started pushing on each other and shit. I say we go have a bite before we go do this shit. Is everybody else awake? Oh, they probably are now.
Food before death? Sounds like a good idea.
Shit happens, doesn't it?
As you guys fully wake up, start to get dressed, don your armor, and go downstairs. You see at one of the tables, Zior sits with a bucket of water and a bloody rag. He is cleaning as well.
And they said, I'm dirty. No?
How many committed?
Do we really want to know?
Is that an answer you really want to know? By the way, the little one sends her regards and the grandfather, but they can't bring it here to give it to you because they admit my steal.
Because they're what?
They admit my steal at night.
How's the little girl got it too? Nice, nice.
That was her grandfather.
Oh.
You marked the door, he went.
She like
Yes, I want to know.
tossed it to you.
There wasn't much left at this time anyways. How many?
In total, number of houses or how many people?
People.
11.
Brings the population of what? 12?
I know I was gonna wait till the next day, but it's a point to not know when you're gonna die.
So all the happiness that Igor just had, completely fucking gone.
And he pulls
Really fucking mad.
out a very old knife. It used to be a jaw to a reptile. And slowly cutting random tufts of hair to make his name not a name anymore, a disgrace.
Did any of us pick up that that's why he's doing that?
I mean, most people.
At least what Williams.
These two would. At least three. Would be the only ones that would maybe understand.
It's not a Viking tradition of disgrace to cut off the braid.
There's many different reasons. No. Zior had mentioned him in the past.
Oh yeah, you did say something.
So yes, you can tell this is a sign of. He's marking it as a disgrace for what he did. He killed innocents.
Do you truly believe this to be a disgrace or mercy?
Both. That's why I did my brother more alike than I know. I wish to admit.
You just say it's a disgrace on us too.
No.
Oh. I thought you said us.
No,
That's
his brother had this disgrace
Yeah.
before, and he was done it. That's why he said him and his brother are more alike than he could admit.
Well,
Maybe I will regain it, and it will grow back after I redeem myself.
So there's only 7 more saving now.
we have 2 options, and that's it.
We have light on our side. We have an advantage. We got 2 holy relics. The fuck, let's use them.
Just make sure we use what we have wisely.
Then why can't I don't fucking care.
I have encountered the balance. The balance is
before
more
or
to the
after?
dark. So balance must be restored.
Now it's tipping more to dark. So he's trying
He
to keep
forced the
balance.
balance to tip to dark.
So now
that
he fights.
we have the upper hand into the fight. He cheated destiny. Hence why he kind of demanded himself. He went against his god's wishes of balance by cheating balance.
Now it's tense.
He forced the scales to tip.
Summon.
Now we might have an upper hand.
I feel the respect you
If
guys
not-
makes no fucking sense.
No, we go back. I accept the balance.
Speaking of things and items and fun, if he's 120 feet away from you, right? She pulls out a copper wire. I always forget which is
No
which.
need.
Oh, you already did it. Oh, that works too.
Vow blood from an evil man. I killed innocents. I'm an evil man.
We have everything we need. I'm just gonna ask him last
Double-edged sword on his head.
Well, since plans and good plans, bad plans, we've had some,
Forward runs.
and ones that we didn't get to fulfill. Let's try this one out. See how it goes. See where fate takes us.
Well,
We're in this together.
We're stuck in this together.
unfortunately, I kind of forced our hands. I gave them an option I didn't think this many would say yes to. The scales are tipped. Balance has to be restored, and I am oathed to do so. So yes, I am in this, regardless of the outcome.
As long as we know, lanterns, 6, spacing evenly apart. She kind of makes a circle. And then draws lines. So honestly, it looks like the start date. Spaced out enough. 6 in a circle. Just the only way I could see spacing them apart properly. 4 in full. You cover more than enough ground very quickly. So does he. I believe you do too.
There are 7 of us.
And there are 7 of us.
There are 6 lanterns. We each go to protect the lantern. Then we have 6 chances.
We
But-
each.
I see other means of doing this.
What does that?
Oh,
Cut the plane in half. only worry about 3. We stay around 3 of them. That means our chances are much higher because we're only protecting 3.
The,
As long as we keep
the other
one
night,
As long as one stays with you, right?
while we
will
rested,
succeed.
she kind of
6 rounds. 6 Sanzas we have. Until all the horror and darkness go away in one shows.
she hands one to you, Hagar, and you recognize it as in your own language, and shows you how she interprets yours. You probably don't understand this one, so she like. This is what we need.
Only thing for these Sanzas that need to be read.
Mm-hmm.
We designate one person to do this? To say it? Or
I think
if this
we'll-
one person does not say it, then another person has to say it?
I think everybody reads one. However, we keep an eye on each other. If something happens, anything happens, you're knocked out, you can't speak, you forget how to word, whatever. The next person picks up that mantle and you make sure that stance is said.
Are we going to have a set order on who says things?
We can if it seems easy.
Almost one on every turn. Oh yeah, that's not how it works, dipshit.
Semantic question. Does that person have to finish saying the sentence, or can somebody pick up where they stop speaking?
You have to restart it, essentially.
Restart the sentence.
So if you're like, blah, 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 and you're like, blah, blah, you have to say it all.
I mean, if that's just what we're doing, if one person is going to be the designated person, we are up an extra man. That person will stay with the stanza reader to make sure they are protected. That's equal, that's fair. The rest of us can form a circle around those 2, protect them with our lives, along with the runner that is closest to them. Sometimes it's called a phalanx.
So the reader is going to be one of the safest people. Possibly. Possibly not, because some
That or the
back.
weakest.
Teacher, I have a question. Why is there fucking 9? You keep saying 6.
Because after the third one,
Yeah.
after the third Sansa, okay, so game mechanics. When
God,
the
here we go with
third Sansa is said, the Sansa, can I see one?
Sons of Darkness.
Yes. When the Sansa of Darkness is read, it is the DM side say what happens, the other effect that goes off, and then at the end of it, it says roll for initiative.
Okay, so we're reading
Fear
9, but there's only 6.
And all the Ember ones, those were the 6 rounds that you have to survive.
Gotcha.
The
Gotcha.
horror that comes.
Gotcha.
Once after that round is done and the last stanza is said and that round is over, all matter of creatures that are summoned during that time vanish. And one entity is summoned. And that is vampire. It's pretty. Then after that, it is a 7-on-1 fight.
So there's only 6 of the region.
You have to survive after darkness is what happens. After everything is done. When the darkest one is
7 or
said,
8.
that is the 6 rounds you have to survive.
Gotcha.
That's the biggest thing on Lunch Break Heroes. Can you survive 6 rounds with the god? Okay.
What do you think? Have one person read it, have a few people read it. We have you two with Delight. We have Vampire right now. Like, they have their relics.
They have relics, yes, but I have light.
I know you do as well.
We have 3 people who can cast light. You
You
can cast light.
Daylight.
Well, fuck, we got 4. We have a good chance of surviving.
I can actually cast light too.
daylight.
I can't cast daylight. I can cast regular light.
Well, I mean,
I can
light.
cast light fucking ball.
Light
I guess.
might. Anybody who can cast light, yes. So
I have like
that's a lot more.
I have it as a cantrip.
that's a cantrip. Yeah, I have it as a cantrip.
Twice.
So we have many ways to be shrouded in light and to not fall under the darkness. That's why I say the balance. Stick to our side.
So what are we gonna do? We have one person read, we all read and just keep an eye on each other. Someone breaks, something happens to them, pick up their mantle and read the next stanza.
I think we should have one person start it off, and then if that person goes down,
Then the
I
next
assume
person
that there's
picks up.
going to be other forms besides physical attacks during this. So
Well, if we each do one Sansa, then that's all. That's fine. To a degree.
I don't think it would be a good idea for only one to read them all, because then that person would be
Comes the
singled
targets.
out the most.
Yes,
just protect them.
but I mean, it's also so. We have one person that is designated to be the Sansa reader, then they read it. And we worry about whatever else
I kind of agree
happens.
with that too, though.
Until something else happens. That person can no longer say anything,
Then someone else picks up the mantle.
then somebody needs to go forward. Us as the holy warriors of this party, I suggest that we refrain until the last ditch effort to make sure. Because our minds and places are going to be to worry about the lanterns, to keep thieves away from the dark.
Well then here's the best question. Who is the smart? Doesn't matter what our minds and our hearts say about the people around us, but who would be the best choice?
They tease, I mean, each stanza according to these, each one who knows the effects of vampire will take hold and try to stop us. Everybody is subjected to it. Anybody who reads it is
So yes, but
subjected
at the
to
same
curse.
time, you and I can take the most.
What are you thinking?
Can take the most. Why? Because of your rage. And your ability to withstand damage.
You don't know the damage he might take though either.
This is true.
I am a hearty son of a bitch.
If he does necrotic, I can take that over any of you. If it's
I
physical,
survived
psychic,
the jungles
you
of Chult.
You all can sling magic and stuff. I can't.
You just swing.
I wonder though, with him being in this mist form, would not only light, but possible those who have wind be at an advantage against him as well.
The mist, yes. The mist reaches out, so you can use your pod to sort it away. By wind,
You have wind.
with a light to keep it back.
the light can also, well, light will give you advantage in the dark. The mist will still come for you, but you have an upper hand against it. This is a very dark creature. That is why the light will keep it at bay and make it weaker. You will have advantage in it as long as we stay within the light. Whether it be stuff that we create, whether it be the light off the sword or off the medallion or off the lantern, as long as we stay within the lights, we have a better chance of survival. Once we step foot out of that,
It's cut.
that is a different story.
Do either one of your holy symbols require concentration to hold the daylight? Because with my sword, I can just have it out.
I believe the medallion can shed light on it. You can just emit light. Spell-wise, prayer-wise, what I have at my disposal.
Is there duration?
Daylight itself.
Like a
Lasts
gas.
for 10 minutes.
What, just a shot of light or not daylight?
Sunlight.
just to shine light from the.
As an action, you can. Well, it kind of glows in and of itself, but as an action, you can expend 5 charges while presenting the holy symbol to make it shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. The light is sunlight and lasts for 10 minutes or until you end the effect. So if I stand in the middle, I lit up the whole thing.
Mine, I do not require concentration for daylight, and it will last an hour. So I would say we rely on the lanterns and your weapons and relics to shed the light first. Once that diminishes or you fall, I will cast daylight. I'd rather save spells and prayers to heal you.
I do have 2 contingencies. If we need to get across to the other side for any reason, I can open up a gate or I can open up the portals. My wolves. The wolves.
To the other side.
Vortex warp.
Oh,
and I have arcane.
The area of the
I thought you
ritual.
meant completely out of it.
No.
The area of the ritual is 100-foot diameter.
And I can go up to 120 max.
So
not
each
more.
center is standing in the center. You have 50 feet on each side of this circle to make.
Which is
It's
actually
a pretty
mapped
big
out.
damn circle. Once it is said though, once the first stanza is said, it is advised, do not stand within the circle. That is the point where we are bringing in darkness, so it's going to have a more concentrated impact within the circle.
So have
Stand outside of it to
have
read.
everybody else
Exactly.
get out, and the person that reads it after everyone else gets out. Step out before you finish it.
In order to know when we start, we all have to be outside.
We've got the amber, we have the salt, we have the blood, we have the lanterns. We know our words, what we must say. Is there anything else we need to do before we leave? I've got the new spell I learned
Yes, we need to
from...
figure out if one is reading or all is reading.
I say we each have one to go. We'll go in order, and if one is not capable, the first person to realize that somebody has fallen that can get to the area to read it needs to do so.
We'll do our best to keep an eye on each other and our
Keep
ears
it, yeah,
out.
true. Whenever the
If
stanzas
something
are read, read them loud.
happens,
That's why I said we do the whole. We cut the circle in half and we stay on one side.
We'll be together.
Let those ones burn out and die. We focus on 3 or 4 lanterns. We're in close proximity to each other. We hold the line.
What's about focusing on less?
What do you
Do all lanterns have to be lit?
mean? No, only one has to stay lit.
Then why not focus on one?
because if he snuffs out that last
shit.
one,
If he stuffs it out, then
That's
it's
a
our
much
job
better.
to relight it and say the next line of the
save at least
song.
what we can for now. If it gets down to that, if there is even one, we can still try to ignite another one.
If worst comes to worst, I know what you're saying. My idea is to do it as such. And since everybody's drawing out maps, we focus on one line and we make 2 ranks. We put the big sons of bitches in the front.
But you.
1, 2, 3.
Fuck.
Like the sniper in the back.
That was you, him, and him.
Sniper in the back, I'll stay in the back. Warrior Princess up front.
Warrior Princess battle moves,
Me,
fluid.
the witch,
Everything will work.
and him will stay in the back. I can protect and heal both of them. She reads.
It's certainly try.
If the lantern's lit, I will go and light it.
I want to give you some extra help.
You wish for me to read, I can do that.
I would have your Drake stay up front.
Is itchy or
Your
No.
Drake stays up front, and then it's 4 to 4-3. And we work together and stay within that zone. You want to focus on one? We focus on one. If that gets snuffed out, I go. But he will try his damnedest to snuff out all matter of light. But if you want to focus on one, cool. If it gets too busy in that particular area, we move to another area.
And light it.
And say, forget that lantern. Get more spaced out. In the beginning, I suggest we stay tight.
We do want to three.
We're going to light all of them.
Try to keep 3 at first. If we need to, we can focus on 1.
We light
As you
all
said,
6
if it gets
to
really
begin.
bad,
Yeah, all 6 are lit. and then
if
we
it
go
gets
from
really bad on the 1, light another. Move. Keep doing the
there.
same.
I mean, they'll all be lit, so randomly,
But if
you take
one
them
is
out
only
or
lit,
focus it on one, then yes, we
and
try to relight it. If not,
we
we
get
move to the next
pushed to
one.
the wall and it gets
Like a
out,
clock.
we're dead.
We move around like a clock and protect one at a time. But we can't let all of them go out. That's the catch.
Are we ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
I say we go fucking do the thing then.
Alright, then let's go. Horses,
Brother.
carriage are lit up.
Brother.
They're already loaded with
Little
salt and ember and the lanterns.
Fuck it. You two.
I unfortunately know the way to go along with you.
She's gonna pull
There's
up
2 carts, 2 wagons to get everything moved.
She's gonna pull a copper wire and let her know. Because if they're around here, she's just reaching out to one and then the other saying we are heading out. I don't know if we're... No, but Danny could be in the inn. So she lets her know because she's most likely already hearing most of them all. So dispatch.
For our sake and yours, I hope so too. If not, you see her pull a slight little dagger out from underneath, like her dress, like one needs everyone to see.
Just keep an eye on the children.
Me and Isaac will do our best. We'll stay fortified within this inn. If anything comes our way, we will fucking kill it.
It comes down to it, as you've colorfully put it. If worse comes to us for you, do not let the children suffer.
Don't worry. We'll be back. I don't know if that's the case for you, because once I come back, I'm going to be really thirsty.
Don't drink
If
it
you
out
come
of
back
bottle.
and save us, free drinks anytime you visit me.
Well, if that isn't the most thing I've wanted to fight for all day.
And if you happen to leave, send me a letter of where you go and I will ship you casks.
You have my word.
Lives under a tree somewhere and just casts
That will be
outside
my
trees.
payment for saving my life.
It's not. You have my word. We will not fail you.
I hope not. Because that is endless. Endless drink.
It literally says that
Yeah,
on here.
sounds like a good incentive to me.
Oh.
You might have to eat it after the
You
day
didn't even
either,
know
because
anything.
there might not be any resistance left here. But I'm gonna take out 70 platinum.
Okay.
That's what I have. I'm setting it down.
For the children.
She's like,
Child
opens up a
support.
giant chest for the
I'm not
children.
gonna need it for where I'm going, so.
Here's the child support.
Igor's gonna literally look at you and
Grandparent rights.
go. Igor's gonna look at you and go. The bag. Just go have it.
What back? Listen, I'm coming back here either way. If they find us and this is all over, you
I will
realize
hold
we're
it for safekeeping, and then if you die, well, then somebody's
Make sure you
become
give
a
them
rich son of a
back.
bitch when they
That's
see
what I'm
us.
If we all die, nobody's getting it. You realize I'm living here when literally this is over, right?
When your time is done, your time is done. Fuck it. If you're leaving possessions here, you want me to take care of it, I will take care of it. If you happen to die, well, then somebody's going to be rich when they discover this place, one way, shape, or form.
We don't succeed.
If you guys do this and put us back into these other world that we belong to, come find me. I will gladly pay you back.
Don't go there.
Igor's doing it.
Don't go there.
He's just literally going to look and go. That's it. And smile and walk away.
He wants to ruffle her feathers.
I know her husband just like, got murdered, but fuck it.
No,
Okay.
it's the man she wanted to marry, dude.
So, around we go. Going down to the monoliths that we know.
That part.
As we're walking off the garden.
As we will. Here's the slopes. Here are the lanterns.
Wait.
Make your circle and clasp your lanterns.
Half and half.
And then position the characters.
Listen.
Yes, it will.
That would make a bigger hole. Okay. Just don't stab yourself.
Sweet! Right through his fucking hand.
I mean, it's kind of dull.
No, that's still one of sprinkled. Okay.
Well, I mean, it might be very condensed. No, it's
Yep.
not. Alright. Bucket.
And here comes the mess.
Yep. Well, move that fan.
It's not gonna blow fucking salt. Shut up.
Starts to go in everybody's eyes.
Okay, it did
Fucking
blow
sand.
salt. Fucking salt.
I think it'd be worse.
Pocket salt!
Could you imagine just someone walking up, like you get mugged and someone pulls out a thing from their pocket, just salt.
Well, it's not a green one. So.
You guys just say, Glenn, we'll make your lines, man. When we got your credit card, I can like.
Shut up. Say, shut your bitch ass up.
Pocket salt.
That's good enough.
That's gonna be the most Fayette County circle I've ever seen.
Alright, make a Star of David formation, y'all.
Walk the circle. Come on, pokey, pokey.
It's not.
The R reaching out to make that triangle first, is what she's saying.
Yeah,
It's.
because he goes up, over.
Well, I get what you're saying, but I get what he's saying too. He's laying it like that. So
There's one we
you-
cannot lie.
Like I'm doing.
you line it up, and it goes right here.
That's why I said that, because I was like,
Is that one on?
No, it wouldn't turn on. I just turned it on.
oh great, so now we have fucking 5.
Looks like right now we're doing a
No,
Christmas.
this is that one.
I have a backup one.
Backup generators.
I got it.
I got 2.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. See you all in therapy.
Oh, just give up and use a fucking different one. Oh, okay.
You learn how to fucking fuck with those things. Using them in terrain. You can actually take like 3 of those apart, put them on a 28 millimeter
Okay.
base.
Where
Put
do we
holes in
want
it,
to be?
and build a campfire around it. And it looks like a
Click,
campfire.
click.
Where do we want to be?
Not here!
So,
I
are
would
we
say that
going
for
this
days.
way?
Yeah.
Hey, where's my menu?
We're gonna be 2 weeks from now where we beat this and we made it and we're like, yay!
So, I'm suggesting.
No, just saying I don't want to be alive anymore. Somewhere.
Well, if we're doing the formation that we
This is what I'm
Yes.
suggesting.
We're just gonna go with the French
we're
Texas.
facing the other way. Because force is first.
Where's
I don't have. I gotta be moving around.
Shouldn't we?
oh, schedule that.
That's why I'm saying this way. Okay, well, that works.
Because you have them with the light and you have Team Smash and Dragons.
That way we focus on what comes.
And it comes around.
Comes off Wednesday. Okay.
Say, flip that around.
What?
Don't you want to flip that around?
Flip what
Flip around.
Us.
They're facing. We're not facing vampire in the circle yet.
Okay.
You don't need to face the
There's gonna be
circle.
things coming at us.
Okay.
Just
that
stop
makes
us.
sense.
Afterwards, yeah, because he's gonna be in there.
Not until the darkness onto is red is when all shit hits the fan.
Then we're gonna be facing the circle and fighting what's in the circle.
6 rounds. So, yeah, I don't want that to happen because they're gonna get fucked up.
I'm gonna push my glass close to
Timber.
my face.
Kill that light.
Yay!
Lightning did.
Woo! Everybody thinks she's got dark.
No, those are good. Those are-
Just say the
It helps out because you guys can see. You can see the lanterns on this light. Okay. Who says the first? Who starts us?
The great evil, for its bread, mills our bones.
You feel a ponderous weight press upon you, as if the world itself is crushing you into dust. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I thought Zara was reading a second stance. I was thrown off for just a second.
17 plus 7.
What's wrong?
Plus
No.
4.
Yeah.
We are all within range.
Okay.
Ish. No.
The crushing weight of the world that you feel as if the world itself is crushing on you. You are able to withstand it. Don't suffer the negative effects. First round. Over. 8 more to go. Who's next?
I'll do it.
Okay. We're all gonna go through.
Flow the blood of martyrs runs in hot rivers.
Against your will, tears pour from your eyes. Wiping them away, you find your hand is covered in blood. I need a charisma saving throw.
Yep.
23.
You're able to withstand the dark powers that are trying to force your blood to leave your body. And you do not suffer the effects, or else you will lose 1 point of round until the ritual is done.
Damn.
Now the last.
You
This
guys
one,
ready for darkness?
as we go and you can feel the void start to form, darkness start to take shape, the mist letting you know it's here.
Good.
This stanza will start and really piss off this guy. Be careful. Be ready.
As soon as he says that, Igor just rages.
Guys, ready for someone to be pissed off?
Bonus action rage.
If it's
Just
we're
fucking grows and looks at you and
doing
just like,
turn,
Portia, what do
should
you
they
have?
prepare?
What do you have out right now?
Can't really prepare because it starts an initiative count, so
Anything
if
else?
on their return, if nothing
Weapons-wise, I
happens,
think
they
he's
lose their ranges.
That's true.
That's it. Next. No shield range.
You know that, right?
Oh, yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
If
After
nothing
this
happens,
is done,
Yeah.
then initiative goes. So if nothing happens towards your turn,
I'll punch myself in the face, stay in range. I'm good.
Here we go. You ready?
Wait till yourself a fucking.
Shrouded, a sanguine evil lies in wait.
the mist of Barovia press upon you, filling the ritual sites and obscuring your vision. They carry with them a malevolence that you have never felt before. The area surrounding you right now, around this area, around the site, around the ring, outside of it, mist forms and forms and forms to where you cannot see past the site. This map, you cannot see past it. You cannot see trees anymore. You cannot see. You see the open plain and the monoliths. And it is very hard to see through it.
Lights up.
The light from the lanterns produce a very dim light through this fog. Like a heavy fog of cars going through. You cannot see fog. Roll initiative, everyone. So the ritual has started.
That works. That one's not. Let's drop my dice.
Okay. 25 to 20.
Good job this time, Stephen.
22.
22.
22.
What the fuck?
I did forget to.
Oh.
What's dex?
+5.
+2. +3.
Okay, so we'll go Ryu, Yerrick, Cinnamon.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did you roll?
Or a nat 20.
I have a kid.
I have 16.
Viking, what did you roll?
Okay,
I rolled
20 to 15. 20? 19.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, no fucking way.
18.
Another 3-way tie.
Dex?
+2.
+2.
Plus 3.
Z.
Roll off.
Roll.
Oh, lose that
You
one.
guys can roll off, or you guys can choose.
Nat 20.
5.
Yerrick?
So yeah, definitely.
I thought she was gonna be like,
Fuck!
As soon as I heard the
Followed by
16.
it's just like,
okay.
Oh, I credit on this dice again. I'm gonna stop rolling that. If I nat 22, I would have lost some shit.
Listen, we did that. It was me and Porkchop that kept
3
going.
times in a row.
Okay. Initiative is set.
Now we need fog on set.
Initiative is set. You're at 22. As I said before, Vampire goes on initiative count 20 and 10. So after Sibinek, Vampire goes. Then at the end of Mavera, Vampire goes.
He's like 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 20.
No, it's
4,
10 and
5,
20.
6, 10.
Well, you guys all have 22s.
Yeah.
It goes on initiative count 20. So after you being last in that order, it's initiative count 20 followed by initiative count 19s. So after, so that's why. So to help you guys out,
Turn.
after Simonet's turn, Vampire's essence activates.
Okay.
Then after Navera, it happens again.
I think you guys are thinking turns, not like.
Yeah.
So, Ryu, your first act, you can continue the song and say the next line.
What do I do? Should I read it?
Yes.
What do you want to do? Do you want to read or do you want to
Your call, dude.
move to somebody else?
Our endings are net A and fear covers all.
Not. It's not.
Nine,
Hi.
Dyslexia kicking it in my ass again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Misty shapes swirl within the summoning circle. Echoes of horrors that existed before there was language to name them. Shadows of your nightmares manifest. And your soul is filled with an animal's terror. I need a wisdom saving throw.
I know you said horrors, but I definitely heard horrors.
That's a horror.
That's what I was like. I was about to be like, Igor's gonna get really excited.
Let's go to circle.
So it's more trouble.
17.
Fail.
Fuck.
With the plus?
Wait.
You are beside her. No? Wait, yeah.
No, you're not.
10, 15, 20. Never mind. 25.
Fail.
It's never mind. Okay.
5 feet too far.
Yep.
Oh.
You are frightened from the mist until the ritual is complete.
Stay away.
During your turn, you must use your action and movement to either A, get into light of one of the lanterns.
And you can repeat the saving throw every turn. So on your turn, you must spend your action and your movement to get to a light source.
Or I can try to put a...
No, that is your actions. Your action and movement has to be to get to a light source. So if you're too far away, you have to get to a light source.
Because it dims. The lights each are how much?
10 feet. He is just outside.
Yep. Also, I mean...
He's by
When you said
Sivanac.
Until you got the sword out, you were within light, yes.
But if I roll on the saving throw again...
No, it says to the light of the ritual lanterns.
Why am I in the back and not?
You are you're
It's a
not
phalanx.
back. You're surrounding from enemies coming in until he's in the circle. You are we're a
Yeah, but no, I just thought it would have made more sense to put me where the dragon is, because then I would literally be
Well,
around
you weren't
everyone.
here, you walked off. We got placed, so that's sucks. We had it.
Except for everybody else.
So your action would be to go towards the land.
But I'm allowed to repeat the saving throw.
At the end of your turn, yes. So move him to the closest visible lantern.
accidentally goes in the circle.
You can re-roll your save throws.
That's a fail still.
Okay. So that goes with Brian. Egar.
Here,
You
uploaded
cannot
words.
read another sentence.
What the fuck? I thought we did.
One per round.
One per round.
Oh, fuck.
Since I read it,
That would everything
Use
would
your
be
actions.
quick.
punches it off in the face.
Rage. You can be ready.
I'm just going to be ready. I'm going to hold an action. I'm going to hold my
You gonna wait
swinging.
to rage whenever an enemy comes in, maybe?
Oh, bonus action, he can rage right now
Yeah.
if he wants to.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just going to hold my action to swing for whatever hostile comes after me.
Are you raging too as well?
Yes. I already raged. I thought I already said that.
No, because on your turn it goes away.
Should have punched yourself in the face.
You get what I'm saying? If you're raging and a round passes without anything happening to you, you lose your rage.
Gotcha.
So we'll say you rage.
Okay. Understand.
Holding action until an enemy becomes present. 7.
To draw the red sword.
Okay.
And have it at the ready.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Not holding an action
Are
again.
you activating the light or no?
I didn't.
The sun sword.
Huh?
You're talking about the sun sword, right?
Sounds like
I think it activates as soon as he draws it.
Does it automatic?
I believe it does.
Yeah, as soon as it comes out, it's like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure until it's sheathed.
The power of the light compels you.
I thought it was an activation. Oh, really?
Can we roll?
Why is it not on here? That's for that because it wasted everything.
Yeah.
So we have to add it back.
Sun sword or sun blade?
Both, because because the blade actually tells you what it is. The sun sword does not fully tell you what is a part of it. So yes, do both, because the effect of the sun sword does not tell you, because it tells you look at the sun blade.
No.
I know.
Just as the item appears to be a long sword build while grasping the hilt, you can use a bonus action and accompany a bonus action.
So mid-light? Yeah. Okay. So bonus action is what, a 60? 30.
I think it's 30 bright, 30 dimmed.
The blade itself
Emits bright light
emits
for
bright light for 15 foot and
dim light
dim for another 15. When the blade persists, you can use an action to expand or reduce its radius of bright and dim light by 5 foot each to a maximum of 30.
Okay, so
right now it'd be at 15. I can move it up to.
So
30
20
foot.
feet. Okay, so we'll say here. This is the, if you want to put this with Sibinak on top of it or whatever, you can do that. That's the radius.
He's next to me.
There you go. That way you have the radius of the light of the sun. Or of the sword. Okay. Sibinak. Now it's it. Now it's the S.
Here we go, folks.
First element. Four minus 1. One. Put one on the other side. One by the medallion. Well, you can at least move the medallion off from that, because that's where they're coming. Well, 3. Vampire spawn. Summon.
Or can I see them, Frank?
Yeah. You have enough. Closest one up there. He's not too far away, right? Right? Because he's here. He's this way, right?
Yeah, he would be in dim light.
He's that way.
right now.
So you can move. Yeah, he can move up to that spawn.
Got it.
It's more like fucking beelining towards that phone.
Swing it away.
19 plus 5, or plus 9.
That's 28.
Yeah.
That should fucking hit.
Yes, it does.
That didn't hit with the script.
9 plus 5 plus 3, so 9, 10, 11, 12,
17.
14, 15, 16, 17. 17 points.
Okay. That's his health. It will return. Make 2 attacks.
Sounds like a plan.
Moving in range.
First one is a claw. $21 to hit.
Silver bars.
$7 to hit.
No.
I'm kidding.
Second attack. 15 to hit.
No.
Okay. That's it. Middle. What's your speed? 30 feet. Move that other one towards Igor. The middle one. Yep. And it will attack again. And we'll do its 2 attacks. 18?
No.
19.
Yes.
Six, 7, 8, 9 points of slashing.
Is that half?
Half is 4.
3.
So 4. Okay.
Half is not. You can't go half of 9. The next one down is 8, so 4 and 4. You round down.
Gotcha.
So 4 points of damage to you. Last one.
The next one.
It's there. Yarrick, you're right there. It's going to go to you.
I was gonna say next one charges me. I get it again.
2 attacks. That's a fail. 7 to hit.
Does not hit.
15 to
Does not hit.
18 to hit. Sorry, 18.
Blood Curse of the Eyeless, -2. Does not hit.
Son of a bitch.
That's 3 of them. Vampire.
Wait, how does he go yet? It's not.
It's
back to
vampires.
10.
No, it's the vampires. Went. Now he goes. It's all happening the same thing. Okay. The mist will coincide within the middle and stretch out a hand. You've seen this before. It goes for you.
Of course.
Fight it, Ryu! Fight the fairies!
Constitution saving throw?
Dirty 20.
Is that with disadvantage?
No. Dirty 19.
That is a tie. So grasp does not take.
But you put your hair down in the
You
worst
also
place.
take
Oh.
this.
I went.
Yeah, a little bit of double tucker.
Yep.
As well
You
as
take 9 points from necrotic from the hand. But you're not pulled and you're not knocked around or stunned.
Sweet.
However, its other element is this.
Ah, fuck.
That lantern gone.
Like, completely gone?
Off.
It's just
shut off.
Lights out.
Smothering darkness. All sources of light, save for the sun sword and the holy symbol, are extinguished within a 10-foot radius. And a creature can relight the lantern then I need Ryo and Sibinek, because they are closest to it, to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Got 14.
Fail.
21.
Pass. You
19 out
are
of 17.
mute and frightened.
Oh, fuck.
Your action, your next turn, until your next turn, you have to find the closest light source.
He's
So the
holding.
closest lantern.
Man. Shing. Sparkle, sparkle.
What you within the light, so roll with advantage. You're within the light of the sword.
Get it.
No? You are frightened. You must find the close. You can't speak.
Okay.
And the last one. The last effect. In front of Sibinek. As a dread shadow is brought.
Oh, fuck.
The shadow. The shadow.
The shadow.
is the weaker of the vampires.
Means kick his ass.
Damn, he's
I
frightened.
will. I will do Mounting Despair. The shadow targets one creature that shares the space with it, which you will share. The target must succeed a dexterity saving throw, or the shadow perches on it. In other words, it mounts.
I got that by the name.
17. That is a pass. So, you're cool, you're good, you're not paralyzed.
Sleep paralysis.
Okay. That, I believe, is good. So, 0. From where he's at, he looks at the closest vampire to you. I hope this works. Eldritch Blast.
Ho ho ho!
I'm not gonna let the fuck up.
Something Zero has never done before.
That spell that was my favorite.
That is a 17 to hit. That does hit. That does a D10. And 5th level, 3 beams, and sorry. It is. 3 beams.
Kill it.
2 beams of 5th. 3 beams of 1. Okay.
So it's 3 beams.
Oh, 11th level, yes. Well, I'm not level. I'm level 11th overall, so it is 3 beams.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember we had this argument with me.
So that's 1 hit. We'll do the same one again. That is a natural 17, which will hit it, plus 8. That definitely hits it, and we'll do the last one on the other vampire. But no. So 2 beams make contact for 9 points of damage. Hey, they're cantrips. Fuck you.
It's not like when I had my cane where I added a 2d4 on each one.
Bonus action. I think I'll just bridge it up. Yep. Actually, no. I'll activate Crimson Rights. And I'll take 3 points of damage. My sword is up. And I will move 30 feet to go up to you. Straight up to that vampire. And I'll make my attack.
Figure both of death. I was gonna say, did not kill his career, there's a good pretty much.
That is a 29 to hit. Second attack following is a dirty 20. Both hit. This probably will kill.
First one.
Use your good old damn rolling on it.
Yours like leave my buddy alone that I don't like.
Make the monsters go this bad.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 24 points of damage.
Is he a sleepy vampire now?
No. Vampire spawns have 82 hit points.
Jesus.
The Dread Lord only has 30.
That's
It is the weaker of the ones. But, naturally, as I said, that is the end of Zegor's turn. Yarrick.
Alright, so before this started, Yarrick performed the Crimson Rite and raged. It's now his turn. He is attacking.
Alright, rage will be lost.
It's my turn. I'm attacking on my turn, so therefore rage will not be lost.
He got attacked prior to that, so.
That is true.
Where Pork Chop didn't.
Bonus action. Hybrid transformation.
Okay.
Yay, there's a lightning bolt now.
Fucking stand it up, please.
Okay. Here we go.
First off, I need a dex saving throw.
Show me your dash strength.
What are you doing, Rick?
Aura of the Sea.
That spell or?
That's automatic.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
7.
Fail. 2d6.
Small dash.
Light.
Yes. For 7 points of damage. $23 hit?
Yes.
Alright, so that's 2d6.
Got another D6 reaction. And infused strike.
Okay.
Another D6 of lightning damage.
Okay. So then I need to roll. No, don't. Okay, so that's 46. Alright, so sword. For the sword itself, Argynvoth's Wrath, that is 18 points of damage.
Okay.
2 points of cold damage.
Okay.
3 points of lightning damage for him. And then D4s are so slick. 1 point of cold on top. Or lightning, sorry.
Is
Lightning.
that with the rage on top of the damage?
It's just a +3.
So plus add 3.
So 4 into it. Okay.
And then we're gonna go with the Blood Spear.
Okay. You able to hold Argynvoth's Wrath with one hand?
Monkey grip.
You have that.
Mm-hmm. And that is a 24 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like go
Here. Thank you.
giant instincts to take that.
That is 11 points on top of that.
I mean, that's being nice. This is like 2 tic tacs. As much shit comes out of it.
Oh, Crimson Right's also I saw that.
Shit. On both of those?
You're just trying to fucking rough it.
Huh?
12 points total.
It's like a defusable situation.
Did you do that for Argynvoth's Wrath?
Yeah, so when he drew, because he has a bow on his back, he
Oh,
drew
fair.
cuts
Okay.
himself.
She doesn't want to partake in my
And you?
debauchery
Yep.
or anything.
Amari.
She just changes the subject and carries on.
Okie dokie. And I need Shadow Homeboy to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Shadow Homeboy to make you a
Shadow
Yeah,
Homeboy.
exactly.
I can't even fuck that thing up.
Every once in a while she will.
8.
That is a fail. And I'm using Sacred Flame 6 plus 5 plus 2. 13 points of radiant damage.
13 became a 26. Vulnerable.
She almost one-shot it.
She almost one-shot it. 4 hit points left.
If she hit it, had like...
Sorry.
I don't know, it's a shit that she actually maxed out on that.
I don't know.
Because it would have been
I don't know if it happened during.
a pile of ash.
How much damage did I do in that one attack? 43.
So you half the son of a bitch.
I mean, you over half them by 2 points. Yeah, half.
That will be the end of me.
Won't be able to do it again.
Navera.
Double
That's
crit.
what I thought.
After this, then the trap will go, then we will call the session. We'll pick this up next week.
Double checking.
Alright, cool. They're all within 30 feet. Steal and strike on all the enemies. Bam, 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 bam.
Okay.
She's about to wipe one of them out for sure.
Well, it's
2 to 3.
60-10, so. That's a 16 plus 6, sir.
22.
That is all set at disadvantage.
It's not 20 plus 6, sir.
Is that with disadvantage?
That was with the disadvantage. I rolled nat 20 and a 16 plus 6, so 16 plus 6.
Okay, that's 1. Heavily secured areas are set at disadvantage.
You want me to
What is
do
it?
all of them and then do the
It
attacks?
is heavily obscured areas, so it all set at disadvantage.
So it's
So
4. So
that's
let's
on
do the
me.
rolls first.
I caught it.
So that one is 16 instead of a 20.
Okay.
So we're gonna go for this one first next. That is a 16, and if not, that is a 16
You're both 16s?
Uh-huh.
Its AC is 15.
plus 6. It's 19, and that's not going to be numbered. It's an 18. So
18 plus 6, that's 3 hits.
3 hits.
17. It's 15 plus 6.
21.
There's only
4.
4. Yep. 4 hits. There you go. Probably just don't like these all out.
5. 9. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1. Haven't given me an entire half 6. 40. 40 points to him.
4,
Yep.
Jesus.
Well, that's dead.
60, 10.
Which one?
If I max
Shadow.
out, that's 60 points total.
One's gone.
4 fucking points. Could have just been like, hey.
Yeah.
Could be.
7 and 7.
Fucking dead, bud.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
You just combine 5s and makes it 10 times easier.
2, 6, 37. On that one.
It gone.
That one, no, hold on. 37?
It's
That's
probably
80. It has 2 hit points left.
Be-do,
So I'm just gonna be like, hey,
be-do.
you. Stop.
Stop.
Get help.
Next one.
Go to man.
Yeah, should have done 2 more points of damage.
Right. That's I should have sent the Drake Acorn ahead of his old action.
4.
Oh, good.
And he's still
No,
good,
but I
yeah?
clicked lightning, not fire. Shit.
And last one right in front of Agar. So you just want to see a disappear. One in front of Agar. You're, like I said, he's gonna see me go.
Okay,
and
roll.
just disappear.
6. Ah. 6, 12, 17. 6.
42. Oh, and some shoot amps.
It says it's optional. You can teleport to an unoccupied space you can see within 5 feet of the target you hit or miss. So,
She can teleport wherever you want. Okay. I'm assuming that's end of yours. Okay. It.
I can do it one more time.
Want to see? Obviously. I still want to like go round and around and around until that measure says
Whiskey.
Let's go, Sibinak.
Release the bag alone.
Constitution saving throw.
Papa, no.
See, now you might be within 20 feet of Marion.
19
Yeah. You're also
plus
That is a pass.
23.
So you take half.
Plus whatever your plus is.
I have pluses.
You take 6 points of necrotic.
Okay.
That next light gone.
one over
Closer
5.
to me.
Somebody else has got to turn it off because
Fucking up our soul ring.
Don't worry, he's gonna like put back in after we're done.
Oh, that's gonna be fun to watch.
This is really gonna suck.
Here's a link it up.
Because now we have to all yeet ourselves on the other crooked side.
Get that to Amari.
Me?
Yep.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Dread Lord, he will attack you.
See, now you should have waited one more turn. Step.
Choking Shadow.
kinky.
Was he gonna say it?
That is an 18 to hit.
Nope.
He reaches. You
The
go.
door, no one knows about it.
We're here. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also the ones that are mimics.
That is the end of the first round of combat.
Top of the round,
Where to
two.
go? No, 6. Sorry, 6 more to go.
5, 6 times of combat. We got 6 more to go.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's it.
No, he read fear, right?
Yep, I read fear.
Yeah.
We have the Amber's
5.
I
5
know.
more rounds. First round down. First round down. 5 more to go.
Let's fuck some shit up.
You have to survive 5 more rounds, guys.
Okay.
Woo! Got it.
5 more rounds.
Did
We
you
will
get an intro?
conclude and finish this off next week to see if the party will prevail or die within shadows.
Pray for us.
We're gonna need it.
Or, you know, some crystals or whatever it is you people do.
Stop it.
I can't keep
It was so blunt.
Stop it. Hit him out.
I know relighting the lanterns is something. I just don't know what the hell it is off the top of my head right now.
You said it's like a sleight of hand or something like that.
I know. I read it.
She said
I
it was
can't-
acrobatics or something, I think.
Take a flip over.
I gotta write the shit down.
Yeah, Frank, so fucking around.
Fuck it.
If you want to, man, I don't want to do that.
He's always down for a good time.
That is true.
Yeah, just listen to some of the stories you told.
Can't do that anymore.
All right. So that concludes our session tonight. 2 lanterns down, 4 to go.
Blah, blah, blah.
They all go away.
We're fucked.
We fell and died.
You're dead.
The end is nigh!
Don't forget, guys.
I think we'll be fine, actually.
If you like all this stuff you see, treat the like, subscribe, and share buttons like Zior does to children.
Not the best one I'd have used on that, but it works.
That's always one money.
Slaughter the masses! Slaughter those masses! Slaughter them!
I'm just saying, y'all.
Don't forget, if you haven't said it earlier, please go check out our
Stringer Arts.
Stringer Arts.
D20 Misfits on Instagram.
We got Dubby.
Reaper Apparel.
Reaper Apparel.
Game Vault.
Game Vault.
Come check out Game Vault.
And, Bruce.
Oh,
Vincent Valley.
Vincent Valley Games.
Wow. I fucked up.
Valley Vincent Games, everyone!
Probably Vincent, whoever the fuck that is.
It was me, pork chop. It was me all along.
Dinkelberg.
Okay, relighting the lanterns. Relighting one of the lanterns requires a bonus action, and it's successful. Should write this down.
He's got to write it down because he won't remember it in fucking 2 days.
Survival, sleight of hand, or religion.
My religion's pretty high.
So is my survival.
To relight the flames.
I kind of like in all this.
Oh, yeah, the stone sword does emit a
feel
15-foot
you,
radius, and within the light of the sword has advantage on the saving throws.
So I should have been able to re-roll that.
Yes.
So you're safe.
So within the light of the holy weapons, you have advantage to your weapons.
Might not have been scared if I had re-rolled.
But obscuring mist.
Be the last headache.
Obscuring areas, heavy vision is blocked. Creatures are affected blindly.
Wait, Frank, you said that's a bonus action?
To relight the flames, correct. Blinded. Blinded creatures can't see and automatically fails any ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls have advantage on the creature, disadvantage when you roll.
Are we off air yet?
But from us at the D20 Misfits.
Good night.
Night.
Night, guys.